We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Oh my God, you guys. It's bad news. It's not good. It's not fucking good. And I'm sure you guys probably already know. I'm just like my fucking stomach hurts right now. So I don't know if you guys heard or have whatever. So I was checking my emails and I heard it go across Chasing Truth. So I was listening to her stream, and she said that the mother has been in contact with another channel, and she actually had wrote to her. No, I haven't, Aria. That's what I'm waiting on, Araya, however you say your name. That's what I'm waiting on the confirmation for it, because I did, I do want to confirm. But she said Quinton has passed. He's in a landfill, and my daughter done it. She has no memory of it. So as of right now, she messaged another creator on here who's been in contact with her from the beginning. And she told her that her daughter did this to Quinton and he's in a landfill. And here's the screenshot of it. Oh my God, my stomach hurts, you guys. I'm waiting to confirm because I think, right, Shannon don't make no damn sense. Don't make no fucking sense. But where else would he be? You know what I'm saying? Where else would this baby be? She said the trash got picked up. That was one of the key things that she said. that it was trash day. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know if the police have confirmed this yet or not, but if this is true, if this is true, She needs her fucking ass beat. She needs her ass fucking beat before the cops get over there and take her to jail. Because that's fucking horrible. And what do you mean she doesn't know what she did? She has no memory of it. What the fuck? She has no memory of it. My ass. They messaged the babysitter at 5:30. Grandma's texting with another channel. Darkness. I think it's called Darkness something. I don't know that. I'll have to go look. I'll have to go look because I got like 15 emails and my phone just started like buzzing going off as I was listening to Chasing, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, did they? They already arrested her? Oh, I hope her mom beat her ass. Okay, Darkness Exposed. So grandma's been in contact with Darkness Exposed, period. She has been from the beginning. They've made videos, and the grandma actually thanked the Darkness Exposed for their videos. So yes, she's been talking to him. God, you guys, I'm fucking shaking. Like my body's like shaking uncontrollably. Like I think it's just because I'm so mad. I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. You tried calling them already? Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I don't know if Ellie has said anything yet. I don't know if they're going to say anything because they were going to do a press conference early in the morning. But after this, they might do one tonight. I really don't know. Checking convictions posted as well. Yeah, see, there was more. Let me go try to find the because I only got this part of it. I didn't get the whole part of it, so I just went to Darkness Exposed real quick and checked her chat as well. And there's more of there's more text above that where they had messaged previously. So if you want to go over to Darkness Exposed and check the entire text thread, there's like 2 sentences above this that's not with it. So here Kay says maybe she turned herself in earlier when she drove off. Yeah, she very well might have. I don't know. I really don't know. Uh Yeah, she's already planning her defense. No memory. No memory, my fucking ass. No fucking memory, my fucking ass. Yeah, but she failed the polygraph. She had to have a memory. Exactly. Exactly. Well, you guys, I guess we're gonna find out together. I don't know, man. This has my heart hurting, man. This is really fucked up. And yeah, she's banking on postpartum depression for a temporary insanity defense with that bullshit. That's kind of what it sounds like, huh? Fuck. Yeah, and it says they were checking the landfill yesterday. So they obviously have, I mean, they obviously have a little bit of an idea of it. You know what I mean? So now supposedly other people are saying that this has already been confirmed, but I don't know that it has. I haven't seen it confirmed anywhere. Okay, so Annie says it was verified by a real profile, but which I understand. I mean, I believe so as well. I just messaged her. Hopefully, she'll message me back and we can confirm this. Because what the fuck? I know people think the grandma is going to be charged with this, but she's not. So, I mean, she wasn't even there. She wasn't there when any of this happened. She wasn't in the home when any of this happened. She, you know what I mean? Obviously, she got home from Illinois and found out that her grandbaby was missing. So I don't believe that the grandma will be charged. I believe that her daughter Leilani will be, and I believe that she should be because that's bullshit. Yeah, I know. Okay, but it says that she had custody. I understand, but she wasn't. She wasn't there. Leilani would be the one that killed her, so she would be the one to be held responsible for that. I mean, you can't hold grandma responsible for her daughter, killing this baby when she was out of town. Yeah, she might have had custody and she might get like child endangerment for leaving her with her or whatever, but I don't think she'll be arrested and be charged with his murder if this is true. But god damn, my heart hurts. Yeah, Grace, it's on her community tab. It's definitely there. I just went and looked. Grandma was texting Darkness Exposed, and she's been texting with Darkness Exposed. If you guys remember, Grandma tagged Darkness Exposed and said, "Thank you for doing a live stream or doing a video. I appreciate it." Da, 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 da. So I know she's had communications with Darkness Exposed. I do believe Darkness. I don't believe that they would put that out here like that if it was not true. I really and truly don't. It's awful. It is awful. I was just trying to go look again. Hey, Crime Time. Just Jill, they probably could go after her for child endangerment or something, but it doesn't mean they will. I think she loved him very much and is probably punishing herself. I agree. I do agree with that as well. Betty will be the reason they found in my ass. Yeah, my fucking ass. But yeah, she said the truth. She said the trash went out that day. I do believe the babysitter also said the trash went out that morning. So that would mean that if Danny's seen the baby at 6 a.m. when he left for work, that would mean that Leilani had to have hurt that baby prior to. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if it was after or before. Actually, it does, because then that would put Danny in there as well. He texted the babysitter at 5:30 a.m. and said, "You won't have the kids today. You won't. She's going to keep." So it makes me wonder if something didn't already happen. But then again, he already moved out and left. So I really don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know what to think. Babysitter. Okay, hold on. Yes, babysitter said trash was all that left that day. Yeah. Yep. Oh God. Poor baby. That poor baby. Yeah, see, it would be nice if a neighbor had a camera or something like that, or something along those lines if she comes out, because she's already trying to pull the I don't remember card. So all right, so McKenna said 2 minutes ago she posted in Facebook comments that it is true. They just haven't found the body yet. That poor baby, my God. She threw him out like trash. What a fucking cunt. Excuse my language, but God damn it. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sick. I can't believe she did that. Yeah, I was gonna say, looks premeditated, allegedly. Oh my gosh, man. Here, I thought I already dropped the link. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all distracted. I thought I dropped the link already. I'm sorry. Here. Oh my gosh. McKenna, what Facebook comments can you tell me? Or email me real quick and let me know. Souls, Grandma Billy Joe messaged another creator that she had been talking to that had done a couple of videos and said that basically Quinton has passed away. He is in a landfill and my daughter did it. She has no memory of it. And Darkness Exposed says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Or "I'm so sorry."
Dude, I'm so upset.
I am
Yeah,
too.
this is awful. This is awful. No memory of it, my fucking ass.
I'm so upset. Like, how do you just throw your child away like fucking trash?
That's where I'm baffled at. I don't get that.
And now they've got to go dig in the landfill and hope they find him. And I do mean hope. It's been a week.
And don't you think that that's not going to throw off like decomp or anything like that? So they might not.
It depends on how they do the trash compaction and stuff there, I would think. I don't know.
Well, I mean, for Christ's sake, it's been 6 fucking days.
Well, everything in the landfill is decomp, though. You know what I mean? There's dead meat.
Well, yeah,
all
but I'm
over.
just saying it's been 6 fucking days.
I know. I know.
I mean, good God, they may not find him.
Well, generally though, landfills.
What's up, Paloma?
A section by section. So, I mean, there is a good probability that they'll know. Because
oh God, I hope so. Yeah, I was gonna say they should. Don't they generally know when they like areas or something? Maybe
they never.
I have Facebook pulled up.
What's the baby that the mom put in the diaper box, the empty diaper box, and threw away?
Oh, I didn't think about that one. But they also never found Kelsey Barrett,
There's
and
a
they thought
lot they
she was
haven't
in a
found.
landfill as well.
Yep.
Me too, Nana. Me too. I think that's the worst part about it. The trash. She threw that baby in the fucking trash. That
Some do
poor
get
baby.
found. You're right, KDB. Some do get found, but a lot don't too. A lot don't. It just depends. Queen, this is fucked up.
Yeah, it really is.
I think
It really
Valoma,
fucking is.
Valoma
But this
putting,
still doesn't excuse bullshit and jerk off's fucking behaviors.
of course it doesn't. Valoma put in back chat that she has Facebook pulled up for you, I think. I don't know if you saw that, Queen.
Yeah, and then you got Bullhorn and Dollface out here saying there's a lot of rumors. I don't think it's even true.
But the second they find out it's true,
Why the
they're
fuck
going to
would
try to take
Darkness
credit.
Exposed come out and fucking lie and make a fake fucking... No, they're not going to do that. Sorry, I'm just not going to buy that bullshit. They've been talking to her from the beginning. Billy put on her Facebook, thank you, Darkness Exposed, and she actually tagged them in that fucking post.
Moderator's correct. Kelsey Barrett was burned in a fire pit, and there was evidence to confirm it. You are correct. And
I'm sorry, Kelsey Schelling, not Barrett. Schelling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Barrett was on the back of her.
Barrett was Frazee.
Yeah, Frazie's property. She was out there
Yeah.
on Frazie's property.
Sorry, Kelsey Barrett, Kelsey Schelling. They
God, that's awful. And
I'm very sorry.
yeah, it's very interesting that a YouTuber at home got more information than two morons in the street. Well, yeah, and I mean, like I said, Grandma was comfortable with Darkness Exposed. I mean, she knows her, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had been talking to her from obviously day one. So,
Valoma, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are
Can
you
you hear me?
seeing there? Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Can you see the screen or anything yet?
No, Queen hasn't put it up
no, I
yet.
didn't put anything up
Okay.
here.
Okay,
I wasn't going to until you figured it out. I'm not just going to throw Facebook
yeah.
up here and all the shit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll have to tell her
But I
when
know
you're
that
ready.
they were supposed to be doing some prayer services
that's
or some
fine.
shit like that for the neighbor. The neighbor was supposed to be having some. So I don't know if they did tonight or I don't know.
Look
I'm not
what
sure if
Buttercup
they're
just
even
said.
going to.
Buttercup says, I just called the county and talked to the supervisor and detective. They are aware of this information.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Buttercup, thank you for doing that. That's not an easy conversation to have. And from the things that I've seen about you and the interaction.
Wait a minute. Darkness Exposed deleted the screenshot on her community tab. Are you fucking serious?
The mom may have asked her to. You know, I don't think she
Can you
asked the mom.
imagine they're probably
She
getting
started
grabbed.
sharing that screenshot before the grandmother had even replied. She didn't have permission to share that. She hadn't replied yet.
Tender Life has it all over the place on Facebook too.
Oh yeah,
like everywhere.
Vloma, just tell Queen when you're ready to share whatever you're wanting to show her.
Sunny Day says there is a screenshot from the brother's phone confirming it as well.
Jesus Christ.
And she's commenting on a post on Facebook saying it's true they haven't recovered his body yet. So
she literally did raise two murderers.
Yeah, and Kelsey Williams, yes, baby, I do. I got the screenshot. That's for damn sure.
They also changed the prayer vigil or the whatever vigil to a virtual vigil.
Crazy
tonight.
Mama 3 is asking for your email, Queen. I'm getting some stuff too.
Yeah, I was gonna say my phone's like it's going off.
Here you go,
My
Queen.
email's in the chat, baby. Go ahead and send it.
Here you go, Queen. This is a good one.
So hold on. Kimberly Rose says no, it is up on their community tab.
Somebody may not have loaded it properly. Okay, here you go, Queen. Go look what I just sent you. Jesus. She sure did, Wing Zero. She sure did. Oh, okay, Jill, let me go look.
How many other children are there? 3?
2. There's a younger infant sister, and I do believe the older one is a boy.
An older brother. That's right.
2019 with the birth year on that one. Yes, her son is already in prison for murder, Spitfire Nana. Allegedly, he broke into her ex's house and robbed him and murdered him. His ex-stepdad, I guess, or ex-boyfriend of the mother, which would be the grandmother in this case. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Okay, so I have that screenshot. I redacted it, crossed the names out. I'm going to pop it up real quick.
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the Facebook post that she is posting on right now.
I didn't want to
Let's see.
redact it so you could see what I was saying.
Yeah, I just kind of went and crossed a couple things out. But she said, Billy Joe Howell said, yes, they just haven't recovered his body yet. And one said, Billy Joe, sorry for your loss. The next one said, did your daughter finally tell you this? How did you find out? I'm so sorry for your loss. No one deserves this. So, yes, she is commenting about it on Facebook. That is true. I'm guessing this is probably more than likely. I'm like 97% sure this is probably true. So
let me just ask my moderators, did y'all can y'all write me in my DMs if you cross-check the profiles, please? I'm sure they did. My mods don't do shit
you back
like
up
that.
here again?
I don't think the mods are gonna send me screenshots if they didn't confirm it. They're not dumb. They know I'd freak out.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I was just going to say, I was about to take you right back off of here. I didn't know if it was you.
No, yeah, it's me. If my internet cuts out again, I'll stay off. I'm scrolling through here because there's tons of new stuff that's being posted by the minute. So if I find something, I'll screen share it so you can look at it.
Oh, I bet.
I'm just excited. It's my son's Facebook that I was able to get into. So,
cool.
Facebook, Twitter, and I think Instagram or something like that. I'm looking through all of them because I heard you guys say earlier. I didn't.
L. Decker, maybe they mean like she doesn't remember how she took his life. But I know that my mods are like me. They're not going to send screenshots of something they didn't confirm.
Yeah, by the way, those screenshots are on everything. And there's tons of true crime YouTube channels all over the book face and Twitter that are sharing those. Some people are saying that they're confirmed, and other people are saying that they are not confirmed. So I really don't think that there's like any we should put any weight into it, just because
okay, so
it's like half and half.
I'm gonna put weight into the grandmother posting from her Facebook profile that he's
Is it hers?
Yeah.
I would.
Oh wait, I didn't see that.
I would put weight in it because what did law enforcement say today in their update? That they had found evidence that was going to lead them.
They said yesterday they were following digital evidence to get more answers, is what they said yesterday.
Yep. And then what did we see today? Betty harassing the mother and the grandmother while they left. And then what did we learn from Jerkoff Jimmy was that they didn't come back for quite the long time.
Thank you.
That being said, what if Leilani went down and said, now, this is what happened.
Didn't you say that, Queen, that didn't we already determine that grandmother had locked her face down or her Facebook down pretty tight? Because it's going back to her profile, but it's
somebody else's Facebook. I just went and confirmed. Yes, it is her. Yes, she is responding. And yes, that is what she said. There's 32 likes on that comment. It is true. She is talking back and forth with people right now. Yes, it is true.
I thought so.
Yes, it is true.
Yeah, they wouldn't send it to me if they didn't know it was real.
The grandma would not be on Facebook confirming this if it wasn't true. I just got another screenshot. I got another confirmation. It's definitely true. Yes, this is definitely true. This is grandma saying it. Yes, it is true.
I didn't know who was talking to who. So
I know you did, Avery, but we still wait on law enforcement for actual facts,
So it is confirmed then? That girl, it is confirmed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the grandmother speaking. I told y'all my girlfriends aren't gonna send me, they're my mods too. They have been for almost 2 years. They're not gonna send me something.
Yeah, I get you. I couldn't hear you. Yeah. Somebody else was talking at the same time. So I couldn't tell who was talking whenever you were talking.
I get a delay, so that happens. Yeah, baby, go ahead and hang it
Oh
up.
man.
I hope that they keep saying that it's bullshit. Does that mean the boyfriend is lying? No, because I was thinking about that, Kimberly Rose. What if, because he said the baby was in his playpen when he left. What if something happened and she just put him in his playpen and waited until he left to do something? Like, you know what I mean? There's ways that both can be true.
Don't you think that maybe at this point it's potential that postpartum will come into effect?
Well, then why did she only harm one child?
That girl, we don't know. What if that again, it's like you can't understand psychosis.
Well, of course I can't. I won't even claim to, but normally, like typically in those cases, they take all the children's lives. Typically.
Maybe
Not every single time, but
maybe
typically.
it got found out before she had a chance to finish what she started.
Well, then why didn't somebody tell on her before?
Hmm?
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I agree.
I've got more questions than answers, bitch. I don't know. Yeah. I would almost guarantee that she did go turn herself in today, guys. I mean, what else? That's the first time she's left the house.
Well, I guess we're all going to gather for the Hive meeting in the morning for the press conference, huh?
Sorry, we're mounting an Xbox thing. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the press conference. But in the meantime, we can definitely, if it's true, say this woman's a dirtbag. That's for damn sure. She should have to go out there and look for him herself. They should take her out there with a cattle prod and make her dig for her baby. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't say that. Lord forgive me. It's just so upsetting.
It's awful. It's awful.
It's disgusting.
So not only did she kill this baby, she turned around and put him in the fucking trash.
So,
Queen, Cinnamon Bear's comment.
Queen, my mod just said
This is so
that while she was checking out the accounts to double check for me, it also looks like the mother removed Leilani as her friend on Facebook.
Oh, I'm sure she fucking did.
I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't whoop her ass. Wow.
There's some woman in the comments chewing the grandma out. I'm sure the comments are probably gonna go fucking wild until they delete it.
They're gonna rip her apart. They're gonna blame her. You know they are. They already are. People are already blaming her. I can't with this.
Yeah, and now Brett tweeted about it, so I mean it's
put
already
back
out
up
there.
Will you put back up a picture of the baby for me that you put up earlier today?
Which one?
Any of them.
Yeah, I mean I got a bunch of them out here. I'll put this one up for a sec here. That poor baby, man.
Oh.
My heart hurt. What could he have even done?
And this
For
is
her to
why
put
we're
her
here.
hands on him and murder him, take his life. Are you fucking serious?
And this is why we're here, guys. This little
Sweet
baby.
little boy.
Sweet little baby. Oh, he's so precious. Rest in peace, baby boy, if you're truly in that landfill. My God.
Well, and it makes me wonder what they got out of the house. They obviously had to have gotten something out of the house.
Well, they came in with that luminol for a reason. We all know that. You know,
right.
They don't just black out the windows and do all that if they don't suspect something.
She said, so grandma accused the sitter after knowing what happened. I don't think she knew what happened until now.
Man, the grandmother never said that she... Come on now. If she knew, I think she would have came out and said it just like she just did then. It's okay, Cleo. If you need a break, we totally understand. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I think to say that the grandmother already knew is a really, like, a wrong statement to make. We don't know what she did and didn't know. She wasn't even in town. You should unpin that comment. People are going to think that we're saying that over here. Maybe the daughter whispered that the babysitter did it so she could place blame on others. That's possible, yes. That's possible. Brett Buffington on WSAV is allegedly
That's the one
reporting
that
it now.
he's the Twitter guy. But hold on, Bella Rose said someone said that's why she never reported him missing until after the garbage was picked up, y'all.
Yeah. No, but did you see they're saying
and what's
that
fucked up is the boyfriend. It makes me think the boyfriend had part in it. And this is why he messaged the babysitter at 5:30 saying she wasn't going to need him that day. You know what I'm saying? They weren't going to be there that day. Then when he supposedly calls, or she calls and says she can't find him, he calls the sitter and says, "Is he over there with you?" Plotting, you know what I'm saying? But then
I
when
thought
the
the
babysitter
grandmother.
went over there,
I thought the
Grandma
grandmother
wasn't
called and asked that.
Grandma wasn't there. Grandma was out of town.
No, I thought the
hold
grandmother called and asked the babysitter that, not him.
We don't
No,
know.
he called the babysitter and said they didn't need him at 5:30.
It
Then
was
at
a
9
text message. It was
what?
It was a text message to the babysitter.
Okay, text message to the babysitter saying that he doesn't need him that they don't need him that day.
How do you know that she didn't send that to the babysitter, not him?
I don't know, but I think he obviously knew something about it because he was there. And you know what I'm saying? He was there. The babysitter said he was there when the boyfriend was there when she got over there. So obviously he had already left work.
So did you say WSAV reports from Twitter? Because allegedly WSAV is live reporting about this now. That's why that's what I was trying to ask, so I could try to find it for you.
I don't know about WSAV. I know WJCL News was on it earlier. They were actually out there, and I got a screenshot of it sent to me because Dolly had it in his camera view or whatever when he passed by the news truck. That's the news that was on there. They already called the fucking these people emailed me. They already called the news crew and told them not to play that news interview.
Yeah, it says Brett Buffington of WSAV is reporting it now. And WSAV is Channel 3. That's that Channel 3 station that's been doing a lot of the reporting, Queen. They're definitely not live on Facebook.
NBC affiliate that Savage got that clip from today.
Yeah, they've been reporting on it a lot. Perfectly. Are you still listening? You have Twitter. Will you go check Twitter and see if he's reporting that, please? And if he is, send me a link so I can pull it up. It says Brett confirmed. Yeah, let's see if we can find that. I got the hiccups. My stomach hurts. Let's see if we can find that so we can pull it up.
I already have it.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Can you add it, or are you sending me a link?
You talking about the post from Brett, right?
I guess. I don't know I don't have Twitter. That's why I was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I don't tweet. I think Twitter is of the devil. Like, for real. Twitter's satanic. Thanks, Thumb Thug.
Out of Discord, that girl, so I get it.
Yeah. Sources have confirmed that Quinton's family has been notified Quinton is quote unquote not alive. And that's at 7:21 p.m. Is not alive. I told you, Nina. I said they were going to say that when they were still saying it wasn't true.
Bullhorn Betty and Bullshit Betty and Jerkoff Jimmy do not get any credit for this.
They were saying not even 3 minutes ago that it wasn't true. So how did they have anything to do with it? Like, common sense. Yeah, that's what you just posted. It's just copied. Thank you, Crime Time. You always come through. They haven't put anything on the YouTube yet. I just looked.
Yeah, I knew they were trying to head out to the landfill. I don't think they can go out there this late, so they're probably going to start out there first thing in the morning. Or do you mean Bullhorn and Dumbfuck?
Probably Sugar Tits and Gnome Boy, yeah. That's disgusting. That's so disgusting. You never like. I don't. I'm not even gonna say that out loud.
I went back after I got off panel here and I watched that whole bullshit stream and was so angry. I just got done doing my own live about it. I was fucking furious.
Souls
How dare
said
they?
they've been searching the landfill by Souls for a while now, and she said they bring in lights. It's been happening there for weeks on end. I think she's the one earlier that said that they're looking for a teenager in the landfill near her.
Yeah, I can.
Buttercup, Buttercup, that link's for you. Come up here, will you please? I wanted to talk to you. She said detective told me that they have already been searching the landfills. I would like for you to come up and let me know what all the detectives said when you talked to them, if you can.
I'm pretty sure that they had been doing that since she mentioned it was garbage day.
Yeah, they had been searching
Yeah,
it.
they've been very proactive. They've really been trying to find him. Queen, you even pointed that out, like how much they've been doing that we don't always see.
Exactly. They've been doing a lot.
They've been doing the most, everything they know to do. And that poor baby, I didn't feel like he was alive, you guys, because if he wandered out right by the highway there, how could he not be seen?
Well, see, now the Nomeo pair needs to go catch a charge for trespassing. Go look in the woods now, you two idiots.
They said they started Tuesday. Yeah, I remember that. That is
they may not be down to that section. In a week, a landfill can.
That's a lot of trash.
I mean, and you can by then they could have already covered that up, and so they have to go in and do inch by inch by inch by inch by inch.
Well, I'm not trying to be like too graphic, but they don't just cover it up; they compact that shit down.
Yes,
as much as they possibly can.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna throw up.
But even though it's only been since last Tuesday, you still have, if there's one landfill for the town, that's a whole town's worth of garbage in a week.
What a nasty, nasty person to do that to a child. Queen, are you and Valoma digging? What are y'all doing? I'm sorry, I should be more chatty. Y'all say something in chat.
I'm digging. I think I might have found something, but give me a second. Let me keep looking.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be chatty. I'm just super upset.
I'm downright freaking pissed off.
I know, me too. Like, I just.
Captain Avi has a good comment.
I wonder how people would feel if this was, it just jumped. If this was a foster parent who allowed the mother to have unsupervised visits with the baby and this happened, they would be very upset. We all know the answer to that one, I think. Do not come in here and announce lives of other creators. We've all watched 10 to Life bounce from chat to chat.
Yeah, we've seen all that. She's been doing that.
She's sending messages. She's sending messages.
Please, and Cappy just gave her fucking credit. Cappy just gave her credit for not pulling fuck shit, and here she is pulling fuck shit once again. So, what fuck?
Yeah, Avery, I think you've been around long enough to know the fucking rules, so don't do that again. Like, come on, you guys, have some, this is what I mean, have some class, have some manners. You don't go into somebody's house for dinner and be like, oh, they're making barbecue next door. You just don't do that. It's just weird. Stop. She's always doing the most.
Okay, Malibu Barbie says Chatham County just confirmed on Twitter. So, there we go.
Yeah.
They just confirmed it.
Can our Twitter expert
Twitter? You said Twitter?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me pull it up.
Can y'all
Why
hear
would
me?
we? No, just no. We're live. Nobody's, no, just no. I don't believe anybody that is regularly on panel around here even believes that she's credible for anything. So I don't know why you would think that, but thank you.
Hey,
Can
you
we
all hear
forget
me?
that she just said in the last case that Kylie's car was found
Yeah, and
when it
that she was
wasn't?
with fucking Jagger
Yeah.
and had everybody thinking that, come on. No.
Hey, can
Hey,
you all hear
that
me?
girl. Look at the
Yes.
screen real quick. I'm gonna don't drop the cover, Queen, but that girl, look at the screen real quick.
I'm looking.
Hello.
What up, Buttercup?
I don't know.
I hear you, baby. What's up, Buttercup? What did the detective say when you call and talk to him?
All right, y'all. So I called because I wasn't sure if they knew about this information, and I didn't want it to, be on social media, whatever. So,
Yeah.
I called and I asked for the supervisor. I told the supervisor, what I
Oh, I
saw
got it right here. God damn
and
it.
online and what was, said.
Here, I'm gonna hold on. Let me mute the girls because I want to
I'm
listen to
sorry.
you.
I
And
thought
I
I
don't
was
think
muted. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
no, it's all right. Here, I'll do it for you, baby. That way, it's all right. That way, everybody else. Go ahead, Buttercup. Now, I want to hear you. I want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was first speaking with a supervisor, and I told him what was being, circulated on social media about this person, being in contact with Billy Joe, and that she said that the baby passed and was in the landfill. And then he said to me verbatim, "Yes, ma'am, we are aware of that information. We have been searching the landfills for a couple of days now." And I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm not looking for any information or anything. I just wanted to, share that tip with you." And then he said, "Yeah, we have people looking on social media as well, per usual and stuff." And he gave me the number to the detective, and I asked for the detective's name. He said he could not give me that information because there wasn't a detective assigned to this case yet. So he gave me the number, he transferred me over to the detective. I'm now talking to the detective, and the detective, I told him the whole thing again. And he was like, "Yeah, we are having people, sending people out to the home tonight." And I asked him, I said, "Are you guys doing a press conference tomorrow?" And he's like, "Well, I can't guarantee that we are." And then that was pretty much the conversation that I had with him. So it is confirmed that they know of that information, not confirmed that they believe that there's a body there.
It is confirmed that by them that on their Twitter.
Yeah.
It,
So
I got it
my
back.
conversation with them was probably like 40 minutes ago. So they just put that out on Twitter.
yeah, like 5 minutes ago or so. Yeah.
Queen Bee, I got the Twitter stuff.
And they named
Ready for it.
Leilani.
Yeah, Leilani's named
Yeah.
as a suspect.
It does say no arrests have been made and no charges have been filed.
Okay, so I have the Chatham County Police Department says we are saddened to report that CCPD and the FBI have notified, FBI have notified Quinton Simon's family that we believe he is deceased. We have named his mother, Leilani Simon, as the prime suspect in his disappearance and death, but no arrests have been made and no charges have been filed.
So she's free to run right now is what I just heard.
So that's not confirming that the body is in the landfill though. But it is
I thought you
confirming.
meant the statement in general. I'm sorry, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I
No,
misunderstood.
you're fine. He also told me, the detective told me that they've been getting a lot of tips of this same thing. So a lot of people have been calling in about the landfill situation.
They always blow up the cops, Buttercup.
I know. I just had this feeling like how terrible for this person to turn around 30 minutes later, right in her live stream and just show it instead of going straight to the police with this information. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt terrible. Like, I just had to call them and let them know just in case.
You and probably 800 other people from YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm not even being
probably.
a smart ass. No, I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
no.
they did. They did. They're probably like, these motherfuckers. They probably wish the
but
mom
it's
had
just,
waited,
So do you know what's alarming?
What?
CPS took custody of her, gave custody to the grandmother, and the mother still harmed the baby.
Well, she was allowed to be in the house with her. Of course she still did.
I know, but even though the CPS tried to look out for that child.
Oh, you're saying the system didn't fail the family. Yeah. It is one time the system did try. Yeah.
Like they tried and then the family failed.
I know. That is fucked off if you really think about it. How do you raise 2 children to be murderers? I don't care. One time, yeah, don't blame it on the parents. But twice, what went on in that home that 2 of our children are murderers? Allegedly. I just don't even understand. There's got to be something. There's something there. I felt sick about it yesterday, and now I feel like it's just confirmed. So what the hell?
Yeah.
That's 2 kids out of one home. I get when it's one, or like the Mendez brothers, they killed together. This is a decade apart, 2 separate instances of violence that ended in death. What the fuck?
And death of one of their own. Well, both ended up in death of one of their own.
Monica, she had them for part of their lives before they were taken, and her daughter was back in her care now. And presumably had been, or she wouldn't be trying to evict her. So I'm sorry, she was an influence in their lives. It's
learned behavior. I agree.
Something, man, like rage. I don't like. There's a anger issue. I don't know. It could be genetics, glitter bomb. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's pretty.
Hey, B Tim, what's happening, man?
That's sad news. It's fucking.
I know. I cannot believe this.
Yeah. And what is Dolly just and BHP is denying it or whatnot? They don't believe it.
They're still milking it for all they can fucking get. Pieces of shit.
They're laying credit to, oh, look what a little bit of pressure did.
Oh, fuck those people. I hope they lost a lot of money in this trip.
I hope they don't fucking make it back. Low life sons of bitches.
I hope their cars all die. Flat tires, alternator.
Pieces of shit.
I just can't.
It's absolutely fucking disgusting. There's children out there that are on organ donation lists.
Babysitter gave her a warning. She ignored the signs. Yeah, but the babysitter also didn't proactively do anything about it either. So
that. Does somebody say that? Are people really tossing blame right now? Are people seriously?
Of course they are.
On their high horse and throwing blame at people that they don't even know.
Well, they're going to jump on comments and comment to all the friends, and basically so they go on their vigilantism. And it's like, listen, guys, there's one person, maybe 2 people. We don't know about the stepfather, but that's going to be investigated. But there's so far only one person that probably is responsible for this, not the grandmother, not the babysitter. The babysitter was being charged $15 a day to take care of these kids. You don't do that for, anyone. You actually have to care about these kids. So
think about it, B. Tim. She said that a lady from her church came to her and said there was another woman who required a child care arrangement situation. I'm not upset at the babysitter.
Yeah.
I think the babysitter did the best that she could with what she had available in her situation.
Yeah.
I really do.
And I think she made a bad decision to go on social media. And I think maybe and I don't know if there's confusion whether she reported it beforehand or after the bell.
You guys, I kind of agree with chat. Since Queen is busy, should we take just even 15 seconds for a moment of silence for this child? He's gone. His mother is such a piece of shit.
I agree.
Thanks, guys. I don't want to like kill the stream or anything. I just
No, it's appropriate. It's appropriate. I don't know. I mean, it just gets to a point where I think to myself, does every single case of a missing kid have to be turned into a fucking circus so we can get people to look into? I mean, like, that's what I kind of get to a point with. It's like
Queen Nana would like a link. I don't think Queen can see the chat, but Nana was asking for a link, Queen.
Yeah, you gotta she didn't pin that link. I had to scroll all the way back for it, and I don't have it anymore. I can just can I just copy and paste and drop the link?
I think I may still have Nana in my DMs. Let me go look. I don't.
Okay, she posted it.
Okay, cool.
I sent it to Nana and I pinned it. Sorry, I didn't know I was still muted. I was over here talking to you guys, but yeah, I sent it to Nana and I muted it. But
okay,
sent it to Nana and I posted it. I pinned it, I think, too.
Okay, I'll check and make sure it's pinned. Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it pinned up there. I'm sorry. I thought I dropped it and I didn't. Then I.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about this because I was too busy editing stuff. And
it's pinned now. Yeah.
And then I heard this.
I guess I'm just not understanding why they haven't charged her yet. What is going on?
Well, maybe they need more. Maybe they need more evidence.
If they do it too soon or the wrong charges, we know what happens. So everybody has to be patient and pray to God that they're watching her better than they fucking did Brian Laundrie.
Well, most likely they have to take down her statement, ask her questions, record it, and then basically they're probably going to need more evidence because even if a person confesses to a murder, they can always take it back. And
they only went through the scene real good. 24 hours ago? We got to give them time, man. They got to process.
Read Captain Knapkin's. Read Cappy's comment.
Them saying we believe in
here. Let me see what she says. Them saying we believe and no arrest or charges makes me feel like they felt obligated to post this update and that Grandma should have kept her mouth shut about this. Queen B. Yeah, I agree. She posted on Facebook before anybody, before the police could say anything. Hey, Nana, you up here?
Yeah.
Which means if Leilani's free, where is she?
Well, they're going to the house today. They're probably going to pick her up for more questioning.
There's a presser in 10 minutes.
Didn't Twat Waffle
and presser in 10
Sweat run her off today?
Wait, hold on, everybody, hold on.
No. This is what it says. It just says that okay, so Chief Hadley will hold immediate briefing tomorrow.
Okay.
To give more details and answer questions. We will not be making any further statements or answering any questions until that time. Okay. We know that thousands of people around the world will be heartbroken by this news, and we share your sorrow.
Captain Napton said at Queen Bee, Grandma opening up about this might be a bad thing and could fuck up the investigation. It's definitely normally not good to
warn the suspect.
Yeah, see, just Jill, I wouldn't. That's one thing I kind of felt like and this is, of course, my assumption, you guys, but she may have told that woman in confidence and did not expect it to be put out because the woman started putting it on her channel and sharing the screenshots of the messages.
Immediately.
And before the mom even responded to her apologizing.
Yeah,
there was no may I share this. So really, if it does fuck it up, I'm going to put it on the YouTuber that betrayed the grandmother's confidence.
Wow, shocker! Talking to YouTubers is a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree. She should know better than to talk to YouTubers.
YouTuber. Yeah, I've been saying
Nana, but we lost the queen.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been saying this day one. Unless you want to spread awareness for your lost kid, you can talk to YouTubers, but if you're just like a witness or a neighbor, you shouldn't probably be talking to YouTubers. My advice.
You know good and damn well that people who are new to YouTube don't understand that they cannot trust people on here. It took y'all trust in telling me and teaching me.
Well, that's the truth. We had a lot to learn, but come on now, that girl. First of all,
dude, her grandbaby disappeared.
Exactly. Her grandbaby disappeared. Why the hell is she talking to a YouTuber anyway? Because I'm telling you right now, if my grandbaby disappeared, do you think I would give two flying shits about YouTube?
How do we know? Do we know whether or not they knew each other prior to this?
If you felt
Yeah, I mean,
like law enforcement wasn't getting your child or your grandchild's photo out there, or if
I
you
would.
felt like people weren't listening, or that you had a national platform that you could control, I bet you would. I would.
Yeah, but
And let's
that's
remember,
that
these
you can
people
different.
don't know.
control.
These people
That you
don't
can
know how
control. You
vi
can't
how
control them. And I mean, it's out there everywhere. They
But
were looking, doing their job, begging people to stay out of it.
Oh
I
man,
think
and
Begging
this
you to
this
we
stay out of it.
know
situation.
can I say
we know how
something, please, you guys? I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but the last thing the cops need is more subscribers and fucking creators from YouTube calling them. And I just saw in chat somebody say they're talking to the cops. You guys have got to stop calling the cops. They're fucking busy. They're trying to figure out something with this murdered child.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, guys, stop that. It's
Please
like,
stop. Please. I beg you, please.
Don't
I mean,
call law enforcement. It is not
if
our job. Wait for the press conference.
I mean,
They're
like,
trying
imagine if someone gets shot and they have to handle some dummy on the internet on just because they couldn't just wait another day. Like, really, guys.
and we're not saying that's what's going on, and we're not calling you a dummy. He was speaking generally, but stop calling the fucking cops.
I am
Stop.
calling anyone. I am saying anyone that is calling the cops right now is a dummy. Okay, I am saying that. Queen
Okay,
Bee's
he did
not
mean
saying
it.
that. I am saying you are a dummy and you need to stop.
Yeah, I mean, let law enforcement do their jobs. I mean, that's why I don't. There's no way I would have put out there, because these law enforcement officers are talking to the grandparents, and you know that they're telling them what's going on to the best that they can, but asking them to please refrain from saying anything. So you know what? At that point in time, I'm going to trust the law enforcement, and I'm not going to say anything.
Well, now
It's
look,
everywhere. It's
Nana,
everywhere.
now that word's out on the street a little bit, that means that one of her friends may be like, oh shit, she said this to me. I need to call the cops and tell them right now. And because YouTube's blowing up the phone, she may not be able to get through. It's just little things like, you guys, somebody else may have an actual fucking emergency. This child is not
Right.
the only person in that city.
Can our
Please.
Twitter expert check Twitter again? It looks like there might have been another update being posted by law enforcement.
Paloma, will you check, please, love? But seriously, you guys, there's other people that live in that town that may have an emergency or something go on and they need assistance. And because people from YouTube are fucking calling, they can't get the assistance they need. So let's all please. I know it's hard and I know you feel invested, but stop.
That girl, did you see where somebody posted that some YouTubers are heading towards the landfill? No, I don't know. I mean, it
It's
was
not just some
way back.
YouTubes, it's Bullhorn and fucking Gnome Boy.
Oh, get the hell back. No, they're not.
Like seriously, just like whenever people
jerk off.
just like when people use CPS as a weapon for people on
Oh.
YouTube, there's another child that could die because of your dumb shit. There's
Yep.
people that could die because you want information or because you want to tell them something they probably already fucking know.
Or what
I
about
hate
you
when
getting
people
in the
use
way and
CPS.
Wait,
getting
can I ask?
hurt
Can I stop?
at the landfill?
Did you just say YouTubers are heading to the landfill?
Dolly and
Yeah, it was.
Bullhorn,
Yes.
But
they're already
Oh,
out
Dolly
there.
is live at the landfill. Somebody said, "Get out."
what a
Christ. Let me go
fucking
look.
ghoul.
Hold on.
Somebody
What a
needs to go
ghoul.
arrest her ass.
I hope he hasn't had a tetanus shot.
That's what I was just thinking. Boy, I hope he gets a case of mercy.
That girl, is that like ghoulish? I mean, like, that is fucking ghoulish. You are
No,
a
you know
fuck-
what's ghoulish is the. I mean,
He
is
is
she
no,
even
no, no,
thinking
no, no,
about
no,
what
no,
she
no,
would
no. He's in a
find?
car, you guys. He's not at the landfill. He's driving. Whether he's on his way there or not is another story.
Oh my
But
god.
he's not at the landfill, and the landfill's fucking closed. What's he gonna do? Go stand outside the gate?
Maybe the attacked landfill
Maybe they'll
dog will attack
crawl
him.
over.
We'll
Maybe
get
he'll
lucky.
trespass.
Yeah, and the dog will. There would be like an attacked land dog, like landfill dog.
Nicole
that will eat him.
says yes, he was, but he just left and is headed to the police station.
Oh,
so
what a fuck!
Tim,
Please
that's a
arrest
dumb
him.
card.
Please arrest him, cops. Really, he smokes marijuana. He might be smoking marijuana. This would be a good chance.
you sound like such an old fogey. It's marijuana.
Yeah, I don't care. You know me, I don't mind people smoking, but this time, I mean, to get this guy arrested, get him for jaywalking. I don't care. This guy's a piece of shit.
Anything.
Being said,
You
hey,
know,
Chasing said that he has been at the landfill. So you know that if Chasing has come in and said it, then that one would be a fact.
What's up, Nana? What were you going to say, baby?
I mean, are these people even thinking that what they would find if they found this baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, they have absolutely no plans of digging through the trash. He's out there to yell and act a fucking fool. He's not out there to dig for the baby, Nana. He's just an idiot.
And views and dollars.
He's going to the landfill so the sick fuckers that like to watch him can get their rocks off staring at where this baby's body might be.
And I want to make this perfectly clear. I have nothing against marijuana usage, but I'm just saying I want him arrested for anything. If it's marijuana usage or jaywalking, I would like him
breathing the air.
Or breathing the air, I would like him arrested.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't mind people smoking marijuana. I don't really give a crap about any drugs, to be really honest.
Cam Pie just said, we know, this is a quote from the Chatham County Police Department, we know that thousands of people around the world will be heartbroken by this news, and we share your sorrow. 11 minutes ago.
Oh my God. I can't believe people are actually.
Of course they're vultures. That's what vultures do, is circle the landfill. Nasty.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
And you know, I have to say, okay, I don't understand all the custody issue that who has custody or if she had custody of the baby.
The grandmother.
But if the grandmother had custody, and I'm saying this because I've been there, and that grandbaby is your responsibility to keep safe, then there should be a consequence. I'm sorry if people don't agree with me, that's fine. You have a right. But if this grandmother knew nothing and lived thousands of miles away, that would be different. But if you see an innocent child that is not being cared for, especially if it's your own grandchild, and then you give it back to the person.
That was a different post, Savage. That's a different post.
She better have had, like, didn't they say that because the mother was picking the child up?
Please stop announcing other creators' lives in the chat.
Okay. Now, the babysitter said that she was brought on specifically for this time while the grandmother was out of town on this specific work gig thing. Now, that being said, the babysitter also said multiple times she had kept the baby for a long time. Like the rapper Jay was going to be being late. And she also said that on days off, she also had those boys. So to me, that sounds like the grandmother had custody, but was also, even though the grandmother had custody, don't you think that they might have had some sort of a reunification plan for the family? Maybe that's...
Then you wouldn't have custody. No, see, because let me explain. My daughter understood this in no uncertain terms. If you lose custody, just a second.
You're good.
Okay. If you lose custody, the reunification is done. There is no chance for reunification. Not legally. Because if you lose
we don't
custody,
know what
done.
her custody situation is. So making these assumptions make us just as guilty as
well. Then I'll
be
guilty
there.
I'll be guilty then. I mean, because if you have custody of that child, it's because whoever did have custody and lost it could not take care of said child. And until that is released off your back, yes, you're responsible. That's just how I feel. Everybody can feel differently.
I don't feel like there would be orders for child support and everything if it wasn't meant to be a permanent situation. And I really try so hard not to judge people. But whether it was temporary custody or permanent custody,
As
It was
soon as a parent
Well, I
loses
wasn't done with my
sight,
sentence, girl. I was not done with my sentence.
I'm
Whether
sorry.
it's permanent custody or temporary custody, she was supposed to be protecting the child, and something really bad has happened under her watch. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, bitch, that's your fault. I'm not going to do that. I wish that he had not been left with her. I wish he hadn't been left with her. Jesus Christ. Temporary, not temporary, none of that matters. The baby should have been protected from the person who lost custody for a reason. And to argue that when the child is possibly in this landfill is asinine to me.
Yeah, I mean, if it was temporary, then you have an entire list of what you can and cannot do, what you can and cannot allow
You're
with
right.
the child in the
And
previous.
they normally do home studies and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, oh, honey, it
I
was a
know.
revolving door at our house.
Oh, I
And I
bet.
tell you what, if they said that my daughter, and I had to have in my own home, I had to have training, okay, to follow their guidelines to be the what do you call it, supervised person of the visitation. And that training included, if my daughter was in the house, I was not to take my eye off the child. And she would get upset with me if she went to a different room with my grandson, because I'm right there too. And one time and this is before she went into rehab, and one time she asked me, am I going to follow her everywhere? And I said, well, if you've got the baby, I am. You put him down, I won't be following you. I took everything they told me to do, but there was no way I was going to chance the state taking him from me. So
I'm
I
just going
did
to go ahead
everything
and
that
say everybody that announces a live from now on gets a timeout, if not two. Like, I'm sick of saying it. People, especially the one who just did it, y'all know the rules. Please stop being disrespectful to Queen. Stop.
I can't believe people are in here doing that.
Of course they are.
And I'm sorry if I upset,
Fuck
but
it,
yeah,
just block. Like I said, if they do it again, block them. Don't even do a timeout. Just block the motherfuckers, because I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of infuriated because this shit happens all the time with these kids. Either foster care does something, either the parents, like the adoption is like, or like basically custody is messed with. And it's like, I like to understand how the fuck we can fix the situation. Like, I understand like everyone cares about Quinton now, but what about the situation when he was in this house, in this environment? Do we have any safeguards to actually make sure this kid didn't get into this situation? Do we actually have, because you see this in dozens and maybe like hundreds of cases where this happens over and over again.
Yep.
And I like to not just sit here and react to every single, kid that goes missing or dies. I would like to think of a solution and maybe push it. And maybe like someone can tell me an idea, because honestly, most of your representatives do jack shit. They often will just pretend they will pass laws, and then they basically, they'll try to push pork on there and be like, we need a new bridge, we need some munitions, and they just don't give a shit. And then they basically cut out that part of the fucking bill, and they let these kids fucking die or get abused. And I'm just tired of it. And I you know what I mean? And I feel like, honestly, we're just doing this revolving insanity. Like, it's a fucking, like the definition of insanity, repeating the same shit.
I feel
over
the
and
same
over
way
again.
with this. I feel the same way with the school shootings. Honestly, I think there's several things that applies to that is major problems in our society. Honestly,
yeah,
it's like we're setting ourselves up every time, and it's all these thoughts and prayers and memorials, but nobody's fucking doing anything to stop it.
We live in a desensitized world where people sit on their fucking thrones of judgment and look at everybody around them and think it's never going to happen to me.
I mean,
and then when it does,
in this neighborhood, basically a couple of years ago, maybe what was it, 2012 or something like that, 2 kids were abused and were in cages and being abused. You hear all these other kids being.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, all these situations occur. How do you solve these problems? you know, and it's like it gets to the point where you're just reporting on
Well, and
tragedies.
even then, once the like with the Turpin children, they got rescued only to be screwed over by the system, taken advantage of, stolen from. Like they're not even protected if they are rescued. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Somebody said something. Hang on, let me find it. Frenchie Bulldog Mom, I can have empathy regardless of circumstances as well. That's why I shut up and said I wish that she hadn't have been given the kid. Because I can only imagine that Billy Joe wants to die right now.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I'm just infuriated. And it's not my calmness. I mean, I'm tired of seeing it every single fucking day. And
But CPS did do kind of their job here, Rhino T. They placed the child out of her care, and the person they gave the child to put the child right back in her care. So this isn't a CPS issue.
well,
CPS did what they were supposed to do.
where was the follow-up? Well, where's the follow-up care?
All
Why
they
was-
have to do is make it look like the shit's not happening when CPS comes to the door, B-Tim. They can't be
Listen,
there 24
there
hours
needs
a
to be
day.
follow-up care. There needs to be follow-up care for all foster kids, all custody kids. You can't just do it once, bang, you're done. You walk
There
out the door.
typically is follow-up care, but people know
There
how
were-
to people know how to pass drug tests.
Doesn't
People
matter.
know how to clean the house. Yes, it does matter.
But you know what? There's not though. The fucking services are shorthanded. They're not going and doing their jobs because they're not able to.
There's follow-up a lot here. So
Well, there ain't shit for follow up here. I'll tell you that right now. There was a family that, you know what I'm saying, that had been called on probably 6 or 7 fucking times.
yeah.
Nothing happened. You know what this lady did? She stabbed her baby in the fucking face.
You might not
Oh,
wanna hear
Jesus
this.
Christ,
Yeah.
Queen.
There's a
Jesus
big
Christ.
shortage here
Jesus
as well.
Happened in the town I grew up in. Her, you know, they called CPS on her. Her family called, the school called, the housing development called when they went in. I mean, how many times do you have to call before something bad happens? Bam, just this situation right here,
I
same
know, but
shit.
there still are people that know how to play the system. And when that once or twice, because it ain't enough, but when the once or twice of follow-up happens, they know how to have the home clean. They know how to pass a
Well,
drug
yeah, for
test.
sure.
So it doesn't
Yes,
do any
yes.
good anyways.
That
People
right
know
there
how to
is
beat the system.
Part of their job is to come in unannounced a few times as well.
Yeah.
And they warn you because at a certain
Well, it's a broken
stage.
system. I mean, it really is.
It is.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
mean,
I
I
mean-
have to say that here the follow up was exactly as they told us, and they followed up as they were supposed to, even after she regained custody. But until she regained custody, and there was periodic times she was allowed to be in the same house as he was. She could spend the night, and we would know that
Nana,
at
how
any
long
given
ago did
time
that happen?
that CPS could come in unannounced, and that
How
was
long ago was that, Nana?
5 years.
I know somebody who was dealing with them in the last 5 years here in the big city, and they literally were calling and making fucking appointments with the parents.
I mean, okay, so
No, Kelly,
some
it's for
stages-
men as well.
at some stages, yes, we did have appointments, but once they gave her limited custody of him again,
Mm-hmm.
then he actually, it got really complicated because she ended up coming home. He and he could not live under the same roof as she did, so he went to live with my son right down the street. And then when she could have him, they would bring him here and spend the night and whatever. And they told us within, and I don't remember because it's been 5 years, but within X amount of time frames, and it covered so many months, they had to have some scheduled visits, but they also had to do surprise visits, and we never knew when they
Small
were coming.
Wildflowers knows what I'm talking about. All her appointments. I've seen it more than once.
Wow, that's just crazy because here they did abide. So
Well, but
She's out of jail now, just a YouTuber. There was a
Who-
lady in
who's-
the lady in Plano that cut her baby's arms off is out of jail.
no, oh, that gave me cold chills.
Oh my God. How did she
I
get
don't know.
out?
Yeah.
In Plano.
Yes, Mama, that was yes.
Oh, see,
my
I
God.
don't usually do too many baby ones. It kills me.
I know. I've heard you say that before, Nana.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we just spend money on the stupidest shit in this society, in this country.
You guys think that maybe the eviction notice wasn't part of that whole process, trying to get them out so that maybe because she said on that eviction notice that it was.
You could be right. Yeah, I agree, Voices. But then why did she leave the kids there?
Because she said, again, she had to go back to work.
Oh, well, she did have to legally kick them, I guess.
Right.
So.
Okay, but
all that being said,
in that situation, then they wouldn't have allowed him to live in the same home. Even
okay,
for
but my
even
question, Nana, did your daughter have criminal charges? Like you said that she went to rehab. So did your daughter have criminal charges, like maybe involving drugs?
Hey, Queen.
my daughter had my daughter had no
sorry,
charges. She was an addict and got pregnant while she was using, and the baby tested positive. So,
okay, so that's a little bit of a different situation. Your situation is a little bit different than what this is.
Hey, you guys, can I interrupt for a second? Because this is actually.
I just sent you a link, and it's the local news. I believe they're covering.
I bet you that's. I got one backstage from Channel 3 right now.
Okay, let me put yours. I'll pull yours up first,
and I'll grab your link for when it's done.
Yep, and we'll check this out because this is.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, just kill the overlay and I'll hit play.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. And I'll get.
We are expecting an update from investigators tomorrow about the search for a Chatham County toddler. Many tonight are still holding their breath, hoping he's okay. But it's been more than a week now since Quinton Simon vanished. We saw his mother, Leilani Simon, for the first time today leaving the family home. She declined to talk to the media. Police say that she last saw the boy last Wednesday morning. Meanwhile, the FBI resumed their search of the area today, this time behind a neighbor's home, but they were only there for about 45 minutes. Tonight, an outpouring of support for the little boy in Savannah. People gathered for a prayer vigil in Daffin Park. As WSAV's Brian Gallagher tells us, concern for his well-being extends well beyond his family and friends.
It's been a full week since the disappearance of 20-month-old Quinton Simon, with very little details emerging from the case the last 2 days. Residents gathered for a vigil to pray for Quinton's safety.
Dozens gathering in Daffin Park in Savannah with one thing on their mind. Where is Quinton Simon? These supporters have no connection to the family, but have been touched by this emotional situation and just wanted to do something to show concern for everyone involved.
It's been 7 days. I feel like a baby doesn't just vanish into thin air, and we haven't had any updates. Everybody wants answers. Let's pray for some answers. Prayer does not hurt anybody.
And answers are exactly what federal and local law enforcement is looking for as this search continues into its second week. The Chatham County Police Department says they have new evidence they believe will break the case, but those waiting are fearful that those answers may come too late.
I'm concerned. I have one child, he's 32, and I have 2 grandchildren. And you would have to sedate me to keep me from going outside and begging for help. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I pray that he's with Jesus now instead of suffering.
Reporting in Savannah, Brian Gallagher, WSAV News 3 on your.
And this is the other one that Queen sent. It is after a week of searching, police say Savannah toddler presumed dead, mother prime suspect. And there is a video at the bottom. There's actually a couple. Do you want me to play this video here, Queen? What were you wanting out of that?
Yep, the video. Yeah, there was a video that they just, it's breaking. He said it's breaking news alert. Nobody has been found. We know that there's nobody that's been found, but the news alerts that I'm seeing is the same news channel. So
there is 1, 2, 3.
No, those are all
4.
old. Let me send you a link to the direct channel because that's, I don't know why it's not on there. Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen until I get the right one, babe. So sad.
I don't know why y'all can't hear me. It's these stupid headphones. Like, what the heck? Anyways.
I heard you then.
Yeah, I know, because I took them off. Yeah, I was going to say that one was old. There should be another one that's very recent that they just released.
This face open right here.
Okay, let me check my messages and see if she sent me the other one, guys. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So heavy.
No, for some reason it's continuing to pull up the same one. So whoever else has the link for it, send it to me. Or send it to that girl.
I'm looking at that, Jill, actually, right now. Yeah,
Pecan is saying that the grandmother's been overtelling everybody.
Yeah, she's been all over Facebook, Nana. She's the one who broke it on Facebook that her daughter, hurt the baby and put him in the landfill, and she has no memory of it. That's how we all found out, because she put it on Facebook.
Oh, I know, but Pecan had just put it in the
Johnson
chat.
said
I
she's
didn't know if there
blaming
was
it
something
on.
else. I've been here ever since you first came live.
Johnson says she's blaming it on a pulled tooth, pain meds, and being high.
Get the
Queen, I'm about
shut
to send
the
you
front door.
I'm about to send you the link to the one they just released 3 minutes ago.
Can you put it in private chat so that I can just grab it there, please, Buttercup?
Or I was gonna say, put it in private chat so she can grab it and play it.
It'll be easier for me if you do that.
I can't because I'm on my phone on StreamYard and I'm using my iPad.
Oh, are you going to put it in Discord then, babe?
Yeah, I can put it in Discord.
Okay. If you will, please, I'll grab it from there. Let me open Discord.
Yeah. I don't know. I just have this
opinion. You know how we know the daughter's full of absolute shit?
What?
Coming up with an excuse like that. I hate
she's
stuff.
Yeah.
Because we don't hide things that are good, we hide things that are bad.
Yeah.
So if she didn't know what she did, she wouldn't hide it.
Yeah. Yeah, she absolutely knew that she was guilty of something. And honestly, I mean, I don't know.
You got it.
I got it. I'm putting it backstage right now. Thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it pulled up.
Times like this, I wish there was a death sentence for these types of people. That's my opinion.
I feel like if we did it more like by firing squad, less people would do this shit.
Absolutely.
Can we go back to public stonings, please?
I'm down.
Well, look at all the excuses people come up with stuff. They plan stuff and then they plan all this outrageous.
Yeah.
All right, Queen, I got it backstage, and I do believe I'm on the correct video from the article.
Yeah, it's going to rain.
Did you hear me, Queen? Oh, she may be far away. I always expect her to answer.
Yeah, I don't know. They're coming up with a stupid story about them being on pill. Fuck those people, honestly.
Jill, I had half my liver cut out and was on serious meds. Didn't kill my kids.
Yeah, you're not going to get away with that. And you know what the problem is? I feel like they're going to probably get a slap on the hand. I mean, like, I feel it because they don't sentence people properly for these types of crimes a lot of the times, and it pisses me off. They don't sentence people properly for assaults. They don't sentence people properly for abusing kids. It's fucked up. I personally think there should be severity. If you abuse kids, if you do assault women, and if you murder kids, you go bye-bye. You go to the afterlife, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, not Queen Bee's opinion. That's just what I'm saying. You go bye-bye.
I agree.
I've got it backstage, Queen, if you want to add it. I don't know if she heard me or not, you guys. Okay, perfect. Here we go. I'm going to hit play, you guys.
Sorry, I had to go grab you.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I just wanted to make sure you heard me, babe.
Been following closely.
Oh, sorry.
News tonight. And it's a tragic end to a story that we've been following closely for a week now. Our investigative team has confirmed tonight that 20-month-old Quinton Simon is believed to be dead, and his mother is the prime suspect. WSAV's lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington is joining us now live from Quinton's West Chatham County neighborhood with what we've learned in the past few minutes.
But I just want to tell you, I talked to Quinton Simon's grandmother, Billy Jo Howell, tonight. She's the one who told us that she had been told by Chatham County police investigators and the FBI that this was likely the outcome. She was absolutely heartbroken on that phone call. It was is sad and hurt to hear her in her explanation of what she said police told her. We know there will be a media conference tomorrow. The police chief here in Chatham County, Jeff Hadley, will update us on what he can about this case. But I can tell you so far what we've learned tonight is that Chatham County Police confirm that they now believe that little Quinton Simon, just 20 months old, is deceased. I can tell you from the family that they believe that this investigation will likely involve a landfill. We don't know exactly what landfill, but that is what the family is telling us tonight. We also know that LaLaney Simon, Quinton's mother, is police's #1 suspect. She is suspect #1 in this case. Police tell us tonight they have not made an arrest. I can tell you the family here, very emotional behind us. They have been out. They are not happy, at least the ones that have come out are not happy that we are here tonight. But again, I can tell you that I've talked with LaLaney's mother. She is the one who told me tonight that police have told her that they do not believe little Quinton, just 20 months old, is still alive. Again, talking about with her that this investigation somehow involves her daughter, suspect #1 now tonight, according to Chatham County Police, and a landfill. We are certainly working to learn more. We know that police will give us more information. I can tell you over the last couple of days, especially since last Wednesday, we have watched police gather evidence from inside of this home. We know police had cell phone data. They were able to ping along, certainly from the cell phone that they took. We don't know how that played into this, but we do know it as early as 2 days ago, police were telling us that they had evidence that they were analyzing, and tonight we now know that according to police, they do not believe little Quinton will be coming home. We are live in Southwest Chatham County. I'm Brett Buffington, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Brett, thank you.
That guy did not know what the heck he was talking about.
Queen sent me, hold on just a second, Buttercup. Queen, do you want me to pull up the next one?
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay.
I had just got it sent to me from somebody, and they said this is the Savannah, Georgia one, but I don't know. You know what I mean? My email's blown up right now, girl. So I just was sending you a couple links. I tried to open them a couple of times.
Let me pull it up, and I will tell you when it's backstage. Go ahead, Buttercup.
No, he said that the police told the grandmother that this was the likely outcome. Really? You know, and then why they used the image from Bullhorn Betty's clip of her in front of the vehicle. Did y'all notice that?
No, that was their clip from WSAV. They were Buttface Betty was in front.
Yeah, she was just yelling in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say Savage when Savage made her video, she made it from the news channel, but you could hear Blowhard back there screaming and trying to make herself, you know what I'm saying, newsworthy there.
Yeah, because she's getting like 10 frames a second. Like they have terrible cell phone signal. Like you can't even watch their live. It's a garbage live. They're garbage human beings. They spend their money too much on fucking weed or eating Cheetos or something. I don't know. Fuck those people. Absolutely fuck those people.
Yes, beat them. Yes.
Like honestly, I have no patience for these people.
Because listen, the reason why I know right now they're scrambling. They're scrambling trying to get this information out because of how many phone calls they got about this tip tonight. Okay, so they're scrambling trying to get ahead of all of this. So firstly, Leilani was seen in the vehicle this morning with her mom.
Wasn't it more like this afternoon, Queen? That's the same damn video. And the other one was to a live stream that's now on to the weather and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I told her. I said, quit just sending me links to Savannah, Georgia news. We can do that too.
Yeah, no, we got it, girl. We already played that same article. We're good.
Whether it's this morning or this afternoon, it doesn't matter. Leilani was in the vehicle with her mom. Okay, so wherever they were going, they would have had to question Leilani days ago. They knew about this landfill information 2 days ago.
Well, so they said they were going to start searching the landfill. They didn't know that he was there for sure. They didn't say that. They just
but they also said in there they don't know. There's multiple landfills that they have to figure out. Right. I would imagine it's
because remember the mom Leilani said it was trash day. So that's why they knew to go look in the landfills, honey, not because they knew the body was there already.
Yeah, so she basically confessed to her mother and made up her bullshit story because she knew that.
That's what I'm trying to get at is Leilani is the one giving this information to law enforcement. or her mother. So why are they trying to spin this like, oh, the law enforcement gave this information to the grandmother and the grandmother's so devastated?
No. You don't get what I'm saying. My guess is that the law enforcement were actually going to search a landfill, and the daughter probably felt the heat and has come up with a cockamamie story probably, so she can figure it. So, basically covering her bases, because she thinks that once the cops find the body, then she's like done for. So she's trying to build her bullshit story where she's basically like, oh, I took painkillers and I don't remember nothing.
Yeah,
It's
sounds more likely.
Okay.
Can I ask a question, Queen? And other people who have been keeping an eye, can we go check the babysitter's Facebook page? And if the babysitter's put out anything new so we can see it? Does anybody know if she's put out anything
I got it
else?
pulled up. She's not added nothing to it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just super depressed.
And y'all are all wrong. Don't you know? Bullhorn fucking Betty. She went down there and told them all where everything was at. Fucking bitch. She solved it. She solved the case. She won. You know
Why
what I
doesn't
mean?
she go bulldoze out into the damn landfill then?
I don't care about no Bullhorn Betty. I am just really sad for Quinton, and I can't even stop like crying over it. Like, I'm just really depressive right now. Forget Bullhorn Betty.
Probably the
Yeah,
person.
it is. It's depressing because you see these precious babies, and it's like, what could this baby ever do to you to upset you or anger you that much that you have to feel you have to take his life?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And I'm sure grandma's probably, beating the hell out of herself right now for not being there. I mean, I feel like people are being quick to judge her, and, they need to stop right now.
Thank you, Queen. I agree.
She's probably beating the hell out of herself for not being there. She's probably thinking, why the fuck didn't I stay there? Why didn't I do this right? I should have done this right. I had the chance to do it right. Why didn't I do it the right way? You know what I mean? Why did I raise her this way? Why did this happen? I'm sure she's questioning herself, I mean.
Hey, look at what Cinnamon Bear just said.
Okay, hold on. Let's see here. They followed the pings on Leilani's phone and then checked LANDFILL. Leilani drove the baby off after Danny went to work.
Yeah, probably that's
How
why
do we know that? How do we know that?
Good point.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I have been watching Cinnamon Bear all afternoon with this panel and as well as the prior panel, and everything Cinnamon Bear has put in has been right on with everything else.
I would still like to know how we know that, though, where that information came from.
I wanted to give that little disclaimer that I don't know where they're getting it
from.
Well,
yeah, I was going to say, usually Cinnamon Bear's on it. I just wanted to kind of like check this. You know what I mean? I like to check the sources because sometimes we get information that's not, correct or whatever. And I don't want to be putting out information that's not right. You know what I mean?
I've been paying attention isn't a good enough source for me, but thank you. I understand if you don't want to say. I totally understand if you don't want to say, but paying attention isn't good enough for me.
They said, so they said on the news here, look, they said on the news they used the mother's cell phone ping. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, that's where you got pinged.
That's a real answer. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like I said, I mean, everybody, this is like, everybody's talking about it. It's like
I didn't hear them say that in
in
any of they're saying the same person who broke the story, so it came from a YouTube channel.
No, well, yeah, Billy. It came from Billy, but Darkness Exposed is the one who posted the screenshot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And then she went and responded to somebody's Facebook.
Well, even the news said that they had digital data.
Yeah.
That they were analyzing.
Yeah,
well, not only that, it makes me wonder what they found in the house. They said they had evidence from the house yesterday, that they had found evidence in the house. Obviously, they found blood or something else that she had done something to that baby. I don't believe she drove him to the landfill. I don't believe that she drove him to the landfill. I believe that the trash went out that day and she put him in the trash.
I do too. They're saying here that that also came out on the same person's channel that was speaking with the grandma. So that means it could be true, but
yeah, and like I said,
just isn't.
I believe Darkness Exposed because they've had communications with grandmas from day one. So So I believe them. I believe they're telling the
Mhm.
truth. I believe that is their text messages. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I believe them. They were the first ones to break it. They were the first ones to put it out.
Yeah.
And now you see all the news sources picking it up right after them. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
believe that it is true. I believe they were talking to her, and I believe that's Billy. I believe that all of this is true. I believe it. You know what I mean?
I do too.
Cappy doesn't know who bullshit Betty is.
That's
Oh,
funny.
Cappy definitely knows.
Yeah, she does.
Everyone
No,
knows.
I was just saying, like, as far as it coming out on a YouTuber's thing, I get she's talking
Yeah.
to grandma, and I understand that this last information was correct, but you know me, I'd still rather hear it from law enforcement. And I just don't see where it's, I just think it's better to.
Oh,
wait
wait,
for
you
them.
wrote, yeah, someone congratulated you, Queen.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Are they still out there going off? Did they go to the actual police station? Do we know?
I can check right now.
Well, I don't know. I know Buttercup said that she had called the police station to talk to him, but I don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know that. I don't know. Darkness, like I said, Darkness Exposed has been talking to her, and she posted the screenshots. No one else would have had those screenshots, and we wouldn't have been found out shit had Darkness Exposed not broke the case and said something about it. You know what I mean? So
What do you think of the hate that I heard? Like, I listened to something. I'm not going to mention anything.
You listened to something about darkness?
Yeah, I listened to. I'm not going to mention the channel, but I
Right.
listened to basically like she was basically mentioning that she was getting hate for the Twitter, like she's getting hate on Twitter for releasing the info from someone.
Oh, I'm sure she probably is for being friends with grandma, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, putting it out there or whatever. People get pissed about that.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I felt that since she didn't even wait for a response from the grandma, that was kind of rude personally, but I'm not going to go off on her, but I feel like it was rude to do without permission.
Yeah, they're two quote. They're two. I'm going to read Brandy's response. No, BHB and Dolly went back to the B&B, and BHB was live a bit ago. She said they were too tired to go to the police station.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Standing around
Sure.
all day long is a hard fucking job.
Maybe Dolly was
out there running your cocksucker and yelling at a family who's already going through enough shit as it is, dealing with their daughter hurting their grandbaby is not.
Maybe probably pissing off the cops all day is not a good idea to go to the police station. Just a clue, you know.
I'm with Pecan Pie. I'm concerned that they haven't picked up Leilani yet. This doesn't feel right.
Hey, they only have one chance to bring charges. We said it earlier. They have one chance to bring the charges. After that, double jeopardy attaches.
I know, but they have to be watching her better than they did Brian, dude.
Double jeopardy applies when you try someone.
Yeah, that's only for
Right,
you can't try someone twice.
Not for if you charge someone.
Right, but if you're going to bring charges, you want to make sure
No.
that it's done in the.
I believe you can grab someone in custody for like 24 hours without bringing charges. I gotta check what the state. Let me see.
Yeah, I think it does depend on where you're at.
Oh, Catherine said I posted your link in the snapshot on Twitter at Queen V. I hope it's okay. They dropped the ball. I heard it from you first. Yeah, they did. It's fine, honey. That's fine. You can post it in there. But I got it from Darkness Exposed when they had posted it. It had been posted for 1 minute when I seen it.
Southern scratching. Well, heck, y'all, I want all the credit because I've been in Savannah for my entire life.
Yeah, they should be getting the credit for being the worst fucking YouTubers in the world, those two.
What is that bell?
Yeah, someone's ringing a bell every time I say F. I wonder if that's
Sorry.
Voices does it if she strongly agrees with someone.
Oh, okay. I was like, why am I hearing a bell? Am I having a seizure or
That's
something?
her way of saying amen, Tim. Amen.
Yeah.
But ding, ding, ding. That's the difference.
Yeah, they get the award for the worst YouTubers. They're even worse than Molly, because even Molly didn't even go down there. I mean, that's a low. That's really fucking low. We should get an award ceremony for them being the worst fucking true crime YouTubers around. Those
Amanda
two.
Grace says she thinks they may want to find the baby before they make an arrest, but they surely know that they may not find the baby. So
Yeah, that poor baby. I hope that kid gets some sort of funeral. That's,
Whew.
I mean, like, I hope they recover the kid and give him a proper funeral.
Y'all know what happens? Y'all know what happens when like they pick up the trash? Like what happens to the trash inside the truck?
Yeah, we know.
And then it happens again once it gets to the landfill.
You don't
but
have
not
to
yet.
get detail.
I mean, that's the
and then
thing is, you know what I'm
again-
saying? When you sit here and think about it, you're thinking about this little boy. Yeah, he might have already been deceased, but that doesn't matter. His body's being compacted in a fucking trash truck.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
And it's obscene that
Yes,
I don't want to
Cleo,
talk
they
about it.
Ellie confirmed that they know about the stuff and that she's their number one suspect at this
that
time.
mom needs her shit split.
No, that mom needs to go into the shadow realm, if you catch my drift, or into the afterlife if she's actually guilty of this. Once she's convicted, they should just bye-bye, goodbye, and that's it. I don't care about you being on pills. I don't care about you being depressed. I don't care. That is not a reason. That is not that's my opinion. Let's just go bye-bye. That's all my opinion.
Anthony, do you have a source for that information?
Southern Scratch and said one cop told me, and she lives there, that they followed the data. Another said that she confessed at about 7 p.m. So, take that or leave it.
Yeah, they won't be able to cut through. I mean, like, if it's what is, and I don't want to repeat the gruesome thing what just was said, that's going to be very tough for our autopsy if they find it. I just hope, I don't know, maybe cremation. Just
No, Captain, I see you. You're not timed out.
No. Yeah, maybe like I just hope they find the kid. Just give him a proper, maybe like a cremation memorial, and that's it. That's all.
It's not a bad idea, Heather. Heather Smith says
Look at that sweet baby's face. Look at that. And you know what? This, man, it just makes me want to cry when I played that little boy giggling.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's on here real quick. That's his little laugh. You hear that little laugh? How the fuck could you hurt a baby like that?
Did you see the picture that I forwarded you, Queen?
Oh yeah, I just got it here. I'll put it up.
Isn't that the sweetest little smile?
It just hurts. My heart's
I'm
just
going to read her comment. She said, some of us have screamed for years that all trash should stop locally when a child goes missing. It has become the preferred method of disposal, it seems. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but that sure would be messy.
Hey, that needs to be something that we put on that list. That absolutely needs to be something that we put on that list to help families.
I just can't even with this, man.
Because even if they just throw it in as like an emergency order, halt the trash.
Sorry, Tasha, it is hard. If you need a break, take a break. You guys, if it's too heavy, take a break for 20 minutes or so. Come back, Go hug your kids or something. Or your puppers if you don't have kids.
Yeah, go give your baby a nice, big hug and a kiss.
Which that girl, what you showed last night did it for me. I had to
Oh, are you talking about the cash case?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Go.
Yeah, that's a hard one. It just, as y'all could see, it was my video and I had blocked half of it out. That's how hard it was on me. Like I didn't even remember the second entry into the damn room, and it was my video. It was just such an awful case.
Sabrina, I've said that as well. That girl even brought that up. That's been something that we've talked about. Even Queen, it's been brought up multiple times over the past few nights of us talking about this.
Yeah, the only thing I don't catch is, I know in just regular child ABUSE situations, one child can be singled out and kind of the focus of all the anger and stuff. But normally, most cases, when it is the PPP, all the children get taken out, not just one. So I I don't know. I feel some type of way. I just wish that nothing happened and the baby was still here, honestly.
I agree. Nobody wants to see anybody's life taken unnecessarily.
What if the baby isn't even in the landfill though? Because look, if
You mean like she's lying? Is that what you mean?
yeah, maybe they were pressuring her to give an answer or something, and she just said something, you know?
But even if he
Wait
is
at least
there, they may
24
not
hours.
find him.
Yeah.
Can we just wait 24 hours and see? I mean, like can we just wait till the press conference is over before we start suggesting? There's going to be enough bullshit attached to this.
Yeah,
Like, come on. Can we just wait one day?
It's not even a day. They're going to do it first thing tomorrow. It'll happen 12
Well,
hours
I
from
mean
now or
today.
less.
I mean for this day.
No, I know what you mean, but I'm just saying for people who are really chomping at the bit, we probably have less than 12 hours till we hear something. Because that would make it 10:41 a.m. So I'm sure by then we will have heard something, you know?
And Anthony Candela, which he's a member on the channel, I had asked him if he had a source for his information, and he said yes, 30-year vet on the force that's there. So, I mean, I'm going to take that as something that might be.
I hope he's right. She ain't going home because I'm really worried they're going to let her get out from under their thumb like they did with Brian Laundrie and them, you know?
No, they're keeping her all night. They're questioning her all night.
I hope so. There's been too many times now that they've gotten out from under the fingers for me to feel safe.
Yeah. Yo, I gotta skedaddle.
Thanks for coming up and sharing what you found out, Buttercup.
Yeah. I'm so but y'all have a good one. I'm gonna be gone for the night.
All right, girl.
All right, bye.
Bye, baby. Thank you for coming up. It really affects people. Cases really affect people, especially those that have little ones. This really messed me up because my nephew's about the same age as little boy, and that's why I felt compelled to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine if this happened to my nephew or my grandbaby.
Did we confirm that she's at the police station, or do we know where she is at?
Linda H, no, they pick up anything that is anything that is a decaying scent. It could even be animal, not just.
I get that, but did we confirm? Do we know where this lady's at, or is she
Let
on
me
the
just
run?
put a general disclaimer. Anybody can come into chat claiming to be anybody from anywhere. So nobody get too whoop whoop. Definitely wait for the morning, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not being rude to anybody in the chat. I swear to God, we've just seen people do some really, really, really shady shit. Good night,
There's somebody
Jameson.
live right now. There's some, and I'm not going to say who, but there's somebody live right fucking now talking about they have a content.
Yeah, what?
You broke up, Queen. You broke up. You said they have and you were.
They have a fucking spirit box right now.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, yes. Yes, I was going to ask about that if anybody else had seen that.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Now that is a bunch of bullshit.
I was waiting for you guys to figure this out.
I take back that Dolly and Molly the worst in the true crime. That lady who's doing the spirit box is the worst.
Oh no, it's a guy. It's not a woman.
It's a guy?
It's a guy. I'm not going to say his name, but he does spirit boxes often. But for him to be doing this right now is disgusting. I cannot.
Why is he doing this on a child?
Y'all look at back chat and tell me if I'm correct, please. I think I spelled it wrong, but you'll still know.
Yes, you were correct.
That motherfucker.
Yes.
I'm going to mute. I'll be back in just a second.
I was going to ask you guys about it, but
I want to go over there and cuss him out.
Then you said that we couldn't talk about other creators. So
I'm not bringing him up because that's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not sending
gonna...
anybody over there. Fuck that. Because that is bullshit.
Well, he did it on Gabby. He did it on Kylie Rodney. And so I was waiting for you guys to have a conversation about that. And so that's why I was, but okay.
I don't know. Texas is saying she asked him not to, so he didn't. Oh, he said he was not going to. Yeah, well, I just got a message saying he was. So I don't know.
What a piece of shit.
I got an
Honestly,
alert.
what a piece of shit. Fuck
I got
that
an
guy.
alert saying he was live with it. So
No, I see it.
The fact that somebody had to tell him not to do that does not change him being a piece of shit.
Like, I hate this fucking, honestly.
And here, you know what? I'm not gonna play the video, but just listen to this, little. This right here just it breaks my fucking heart, man. It just does. How could you hurt that? How could you kill that? How? How can you kill that?
he's not doing it. Okay.
Yeah, he just left the name of it on there, and he was just talked out of it. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, that's still fucking shitty as hell that you have to go on there and then be fucking talked out of it.
Oh, and so now it's just his clickbait.
Yeah, pretty much. What an idiot. What an absolute moron. That guy, I hope his channel gets deleted, and I hope he gets kicked in the head by like a random seagull or something. I don't know, some sort of act of God hits him, because you're a real piece of shit. Like, I hate that. I hate so much of this new age shit. Like, it's like, I really do. I really do. The whole spirit box thing on YouTube, it pisses me off to no degree. To such degree. You can't even leave dead people to rest. That's great. That's wonderful, guys. You can't even leave dead person to rest.
Hey, the recliner lady does it too. She tried to say that Shanann Watts was charged with assault and battery and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's no respect. There's no care. These people are dead, and you're still desecrating their graves.
Okay, I just went to the video myself, and they actually did talk him out of it. I didn't see him do it.
Yeah,
I just kind of tapped through the whole thing. I didn't see it.
Yeah, the title of his live, it says Quinton Simon Spirit Box. Quinton Simon Spirit Box. So that's the thumbnail of his fucking live.
He didn't do it. Okay, then why does his
no, but he had
title?
every intention to fucking do it. He made this live stream and he came on here to do it. So
Honey, I wasn't saying to you. I'm saying to chat. They're saying he didn't do it, but then why does it still fucking say he did in the title? So people will click
it's his
it.
thumbnail. It's still his fucking thumbnail. It's still fucking bullshit, and I don't give a damn.
No, I agree. I wasn't talking to you when I said he didn't do it, Queen. I was reading I was mocking somebody in chat.
Oh, but it's okay that he does a spirit box of Debbie. He does a spirit box of Kylie. He does a spirit box of Lisa Fleischer. He does a spirit box of all these fucking, like, this guy's a piece of shit.
Anthony, we actually did more than 30 seconds of silence earlier before the police announced it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired of the spirit box people. You have no understanding of anything. I hope you get haunted by real ghosts one day, and you're part of a horror movie, because you deserve it. Every single one of you. Every single one of you, because you people are disgusting. You can't even let the dead freaking rest.
Yeah, this he didn't do it shit doesn't matter. If he didn't do it, then he needs to change the fucking title of his video and quit using the baby as clickbait.
No, he needs to delete his entire channel. That's my opinion. You don't.
Amber Dawn, if you're about to go do a spirit box on the baby, yeah, you may not want to hang out. But other than that, I don't see where this was directed at anybody other than the person doing it.
First off, like, I don't understand these people. Listen, this guy is on YouTube with a spirit box of a recently dead child who we haven't even confirmed is dead, but is now, I guess they're saying is dead. Maybe, well, she's.
Oh, you would have loved it. In another case of a young boy, he went to the house where he was, his life was taken by the stepmom and was doing it from the fucking street in front of the house.
Yeah. No, I don't like the whole spirit box YouTuber true crime shit. I don't agree with that. I hope you get haunted by real ghosts. I actually do. It's Halloween. Maybe you will get haunted by real ghosts. Maybe you'll be like part of a horror movie, to be honest with you, because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it.
Some people in chat may not realize how strongly B. Tim feels about this, but now you do.
Yeah, it says, "Oh, beats him by saying these people makes a generalized statement." Yeah, I'm making a generalized statement. Do not use spirit boxes to contact the dead who are just recently passed and put it on a YouTube channel. Yes.
gross. It
Begin
is
to throw the tomatoes at me. I welcome it because honestly, that is fucked up. Okay. I don't care who says what. That is horrible.
Savage, how do you not know what that is? You keep asking questions that I swear you already know the answer to. This is weird.
A spirit box is basically like
Google it.
It's
Yeah,
an
you can
app.
just-
It's
yeah,
an
you can-
app. It's a bullshit app on a phone. Most of the YouTubers just use a bullshit app.
Yeah, I'm just tired of the whole spirit box YouTube thing of true crime. It's bullshit.
It is.
It's really bullshit. If they really wanted to do it for a good reason, they do it without putting it on the channel. Okay, it's bullshit. They don't believe it themselves. If they actually believe they were contacting the dead, first off, they would be frightened. They would piss their pants. Okay.
Actually, just Jill Queen does agree with this one. It pisses Queen off when people spirit app the dead kids too. So she said it like more than once. She doesn't agree with it.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody doesn't agree with something like that. When it's done for monetary gain, it comes awful.
Okay, hold on. Savage. It is an app on a phone that people pretend that they are contacting dead people and talking to them. It's not anything for real. It's a fake app. It may be better to Google it.
Yeah, it's basically like quack. Like basically like people use it to go into haunted houses. They have like a little recorder and they basically ask a question and it makes jumble words and
So
usually
they put this box together, right? And they say, Quinton, are you dead? Did you pass over? And then they listen to the box and it goes,
yeah.
Oh, he said no. He said no. Did you
Yep.
guys hear that? He said no.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. And
It's a fucking box that makes weird ass fucking noises.
And the trick,
probably drugged out fucking motherfuckers make fucking words out of, and it's fucking bullshit.
and it's probably like it's the answers are suggested to you when you look at the recording because when it says they just say it.
Scam. It's another way to fucking scam people. And
Believe
it's
me.
And now there's a difference between psychics, mediums, and fucking people who fucking do spirit boxes. Let's keep it fucking 100, okay?
Yeah.
Amen.
It's an electronic magic 8-ball.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is. Yeah, actually.
With a fucking noisemaker in the back of it that sounds like it's fucking broke.
Yeah. And it like for anyone that's just like, well, you're attacking his personal belief. Yeah, I'm attacking his personal belief. Absolutely. You shouldn't be grifting dead children or dead people on your channel and basically desecrating their memories in their graves. Yes. Absolutely.
I'm the one that has the bell.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just tired of it.
Attacking personal beliefs. Did somebody say that in chat?
Yeah, I think someone said something like that. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I understand.
When your personal beliefs, including, exploiting a dead kid that we just found out is dead, you're sick. Sorry.
Yeah, like, really. I mean, like.
Well, I mean, Linda, I use it to pick out my clothes every day. So, I mean, it is kind of real.
And let's be real. This is not, they're not being alternate, like they're being kind while doing this and they're trying to look for answers. No, they're doing it for money because they're too stupid and too lazy and lack any actual creativity to do something else. So they basically
Tim,
grab.
If I ever introduced you to the recliner lady, I really need you to meet this lady.
Oh, why?
Oh, God, do it in private so we don't introduce anybody else.
All right. Well,
I'll link you, Tim. Remind me later, and I'll link you.
Will you get us connected at that girl so I can give Tim a whole?
Yeah, they're just absolutely lazy garbage YouTubers that can't actually do any sort of real true crime. They can't even pull up articles and read them. They just have to pull up a box and just like say things and people watch because they either are too dumb and they actually think these people are communicating with the dead, or they just want to watch the train wreck. If you actually believe these people are communicating with the dead, you are out of your fucking mind. Do a little research on the esoterical stuff. If they were actually communicating with the dead, they would piss their fucking pants. Okay?
Tara Boom, Pie in the Sky can't reply to you, so just keep on rolling with it, baby.
Yeah. So, anywho, I can't believe these
Come
people.
on up, Cappy. Do it. Link is pinned.
I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Not everything should be about
And
money.
I believe, like, you know, mediums, if you believe that's your personal choice, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a psychic medium before. I've been to one of them before. She was professional. She had her own place. You know what I'm saying? It was a shop.
have to.
Walk in, that kind of thing. I'm not seeking people out on fucking YouTube to get readings and that kind of bullshit, though. I don't believe that. No, I don't. But I do believe that there are psychic mediums or people who have, you know, abilities or whatever, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask a question about your visit, Queen?
What?
When you went, did they pull out a spirit box? Because they sure as fuck didn't at mine.
Oh, fuck no.
No.
There's no apps and shit.
No.
I'd have fucking left.
Nope, not at all.
No,
matter of fact,
Not
to be
at all.
honest with you, the one I went and seen was in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, well, they're charlatans on YouTube. They're all charlatans. They're not real. I hope. My hope. I'm going to say this. I actually hope they actually meet a ghost, so their lives will be completely fucked. Because if they actually met a ghost, they would be fucked. They would piss their pants and run away.
Now, I do think what Amber does is different. She reads tarot cards. Reading tarot cards is a lot different than
Yeah, that's not a
claiming to
spirit
be
box.
a psychic medium or claiming to be someone on YouTube with a spirit box to make money off your subs. That's a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? There are, you know, and I do believe there are legit, you know, psychics and psychic mediums. I do
Some
believe
people
that.
do have gifts, I think, spiritually.
But
for
I
sure.
don't believe that, you know, no, I've seen too much bullshit on this app.
Oh, how
Billy Joe
sad.
just deactivated her Facebook page.
Can you
I bet
fucking
she
blame
did.
her?
Fuck, she's probably getting attacked left and right now.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for her. She's going to have to live with this for the rest of her God-given life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it obviously was a mistake to make the decision she made, but I'm sure she never thought that her baby would end up dead. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was great in Ghost, but none of these YouTube bad actors are as good as she was.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
People were blaming her before you even knew for sure that the baby was dead. So.
Yeah.
Hey, and for everybody that this is hitting really close to home, don't feel bad if you disconnect from the internet and check back into your real life. Don't feel bad for doing that. You might need to take that minute because and remember that those are valid feelings to feel. It is okay. This is a loss. Even law enforcement realized that this would touch people worldwide.
Yeah, it's still trauma, right? It doesn't have to be your own personal trauma for you
Right.
to take on the emotions of it.
Well, and any personal trauma is going to be triggered by this.
Indeed.
Especially any unhealed. It might make you feel some type of a way.
Kind of rips that Band-Aid right off.
Right. Don't hesitate to reach out to somebody. 998 was set up for just those type of instances. There is nothing wrong with not being okay. It's okay to not be okay as long as you reach out somewhere.
Well, and you know what, though? I feel like Billy's probably being it. She lost her daughter. She didn't just lose her grandbaby. She lost her daughter and her other 2 grandbabies. So she lost all 3 of her grandkids and her daughter.
And her son's already been gone for a decade.
Already in prison, right? So she just lost every fucking thing, all in a matter of over, because her fucking daughter did something awfully terrible.
I just still can't get over her having 2 kids that committed murder. That's just... And they didn't commit it together. You know what I'm saying? Statistically, what are the odds? So low.
Well, I mean, that just tells us that numbers aren't always right,
Yeah, they don't always predict, do they? I'm just into science and numbers, And
well, and I understand that. I also try to look at things from a logical standpoint.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of this stuff that you can't put. Science doesn't fit. That numbers don't fit. Logicality doesn't apply because it's a mix of mental health, active substance abuse and unhealed shit that you don't deal with, and you slap a Band-Aid on a bullet hole.
Yeah.
Allegedly, in my opinion, from my perspective. So
of
I've
course.
experienced.
Well, yeah, so anywho, I guess now they'll probably do the press conference tomorrow, and then these YouTubers, these grifters, will try to look for the next person to,
I'm
do
sorry,
the-
it's 988. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. 988. Thank you, Kels. Dyslexia gets me again.
Don't you hate that? I misspell my own damn name, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not even like I'm gonna have to figure out how to study into it differently, Tara. There's like when I'm not even getting those kind of results. It's telling me things like who's most likely to murder the child, what age group is least likely to do it, how often do kids do it to their parents, or parents do it to their kids, or what age does serial start, they're probably, it's so rare. I bet there aren't even like really compiled statistics, dude. It's just,
Well, I don't know. They just found out the other day that there's actually a gene for becoming a serial killer.
I don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe
the
that.
only thing they've ever connected to that is frontal lobe damage. That's the only thing I've ever seen.
I believe it's nurture. I believe it's nurture that two things either happens with serial killers. Either environment allows a serial killer to thrive where he kills a bunch of people, or the environment actually makes them into that. I think like the same like things that can make a person like a serial killer, they could be a CEO. Or they could be, it's nurture. It's not you're born being a murderer. It's just, I've seen a bunch of times.
You need to go ahead and look up some of the studies where they did actual like studies on the composition of multiple murderers' brains, and they all had one thing in common, which was frontal lobe damage. And that is also the part of your brain that controls impulses and stuff. You should look into it. It's very interesting.
Do you have the study?
I bet you I can find it very easily. Yes. Hold on.
Thank you.
Let me try to find that for you, babe. It's a very interesting study.
I mean, Dahmer was not frontal lobe damage. He basically was raised because he was like suppressed sexually because I thought that was nurture.
You guys have all seen my impulsivity, right? Do you know that I was a TBI at 19? I had a traumatic brain injury at 19.
Here we go. A recent study has demonstrated that 20 out of 31 confessed killers are diagnosed as mentally ill. Out of that 20, 64% have frontal lobe abnormalities. There's more than one study on it. I'll go ahead and send you some.
I have to but you know what the problem with those studies are? And this is the problem. Because science often does that. Basically, years ago, 100 years ago, they used to think you were a thief based on bumps on your head. Okay, or
this
you were
is
a
not
murderer.
the same. It's not the same. Nobody's feeling around on their heads. This is MRIs and shit.
Listen, I'm very, very cautious about that because those those types of tests will lead to like eugenics, basically. So I would like to avoid the possibility of eugenics by doctors. That's why I'm very cautious about doctors saying frontal lobe damage. Because I don't want a bunch of people being killed.
Well, it's more like an abnormality. It says the studies reviewed, and we're not in Hitler's Germany. It'll be okay.
Listen, where do you think he got the idea? Where do you think he got the idea? He got it from here.
Not from this article I'm trying to read you.
No, not the article.
The studies reviewed support an association between frontal lobe dysfunction and increased aggressive and antisocial behavior. Focal orbifrontal injury is specifically associated with an increased aggression. It's just a fact, dude. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, increase in aggression does not mean anything about you being a killer and killing multiple people.
No, but all the people that were doing that share it.
And they could easily become cops, or they could become soldiers, or they can become anything else productive in society.
How else do you also explain like CTE in NFL players? Where I mean, it's essentially the same thing.
You have to define what CTE is because I don't know what that means.
That's the what is it? Cerebral. Essentially, it's repetitive. Can you look up CTE? It's late and my brain is shutting down for the night.
No, I'm doing it.
I don't
But
want to be like one of those pretentious people
well,
that
it
aren't
ends up
just
being
know
The,
what
the
that means.
football
it's
player, they did
repetitive
it.
concussions.
It's chronic traumatic
concussions.
encephalopathy.
Because I basically didn't know. I don't want to
The
be like
one
one of those
that
people that Google it just because I,
they
I'd
just
rather
did a
ask that.
documentary on a football player that killed that they suspect after
Yes.
looking at his brain. It's whether you
Also, Aaron
like the
Hernandez.
idea of it or not, be Tim, it's still a real science.
I think you could be aggressive and not murder multiple people in a series. I think you could be aggressive and just do. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I mean?
that doesn't make the opposite or what we're talking about invalid or not true.
Nothing's invalid. You could basically have. You could be like a controversy. Like it could be added on. It could be something that it could trigger it, but doesn't mean that they become a serial killer based upon only that factor. Because
And
it's
here's
nurture.
a different study. I'm sending you a few, but you'll know what to look for after you
Where
see
are you
these.
sending them?
I'm sending them to you
Oh,
in
okay.
Discord.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I was like, I didn't see them in private.
And there's like that'll still
Yes,
let you know what
souls.
to look for because they, you know what I'm saying. That'll give you an idea of
I'm
the
gonna-
studies I'm talking about.
I'm not going to read it now. I'm probably just
Of
favoring
course
it.
not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like later on, if you want to do your own independent digging, that'll at least give you an
Sure.
idea. Yeah.
No,
But
we have
anyway.
not had any confirmation that the baby was found. The confirmation
No, the
that
baby
they
isn't
said
found.
was that they have reason to believe he's no longer alive
Yes.
and that the mother is the primary suspect. That is all that law enforcement has confirmed.
And Tim, I wasn't saying that is like, let's bust out the eugenics. I was saying that you can't say it's only nurture when there is scientific evidence of otherwise. That's all I was saying.
I'm just very careful about that because it's
Be
been
very
used in the
careful, but it
past.
doesn't change science, sir. Like
You got to
facts
be
are facts.
very. I mean, that's why. Well, listen. There's a lot of people that try to put a band-aid in something instead of seeing it's in the environment. You could say someone has frontal lobe damage, and then you just give them rehabilitation, or basically try to like train that person not to do some certain things, or maybe they just go into another field that would require some aggression, like being a soldier or being a fireman or being
But
someone
don't you
that
think
you
that
know.
that soldiers
Or, you
don't
know,
come
cops that
from
kill people on the
a
streets.
seat?
Well, not all cops kill people on the streets. Let's not
I
be
said,
hyperbolic.
or a cop that kills people on the streets. I didn't say all cops kill people. Don't do that, Tim.
Well, you. Okay.
I didn't even imply that all cops do that.
Okay.
I would never imply as much. But you said, or they could go into another field. And I was just pointing out that could be the ones that did.
Packless Jones, do you not think that they're not aggressive on the field where they take out their aggression?
No, there's a difference.
Well, and I realize that, but it's also, do you also like that can, okay, let me see how let me gather my thoughts a little bit.
Yeah, you got to word it perfectly.
I got to word it right. And you know what? I'm just going to pass and just, all right, that'll work.
That will be the next live. We're going to do the great nurture versus science, like
nature
brain
versus
damage.
nurture is actually the term. It's nature.
Dude,
versus
I would
Thank
totally
you.
be down to talk about something like
No,
that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No,
I'm
there
not
are
linking it to killing. I gave it as an
Packless Jones.
example.
We're not linking anything. Scientific studies and trials have linked it to that. Not everybody, not all the time, just in the ones they studied. Nobody's linking anything. We're just talking about scientific evidence that came out of studies. That's it. I promise. Yes, Aaron Hernandez. That is one of the
Junior
ones.
Seau is another one. Yes.
Let me see. No,
Yeah,
that
Aaron
is-
Hernandez is a really, really
Yep.
good
That's the one I said
example of
earlier.
that.
Yep. But again,
behaving in certain. I'm just going to reply to Runner Girls. You know, behaving in certain ways is different from becoming a serial killer.
Oh,
Okay.
massively. And you can kill somebody without being a serial killer. You can lose your temper on.
wrestlers can have the frontal.
And if you remember what I said, a serial killer. I didn't say killer. First off, but anywho,
There is a movie based on real life situation with Will Smith about the CT. Oh, okay. I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yes.
Oh, OJ would be a good example. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't killed
Thank
anyone
you.
recently.
That's actually a good example. No, but back whenever he used to actually, be involved in those brain injury
Well, he was
activities he
innocent. I
did.
don't know what you're talking about. He was absolutely 100%
Oh, you're
innocent.
so lucky I can't kick you off this panel right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. That guy was absolutely innocent.
Boo! Where's the tomatoes when you need them? Fuck.
Hiss.
I'm just saying you can't deny the multitudes of studies that have taken place and finding the same things, that there could be something there. I'm not saying that's why they do it. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying those
You
studies
do,
took place.
Texas Blue Bonnet, you do realize I'm joking. That was a joke. I don't think OJ's innocent. I'm just joking.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, that was a
Yay,
pure
Sticky.
joke.
Thank you. But there is, I guess it's kind of like, okay, here's a good example. Like some people are able to go to war and they come back and they're just fine. And other ones have severe PTSD. And then you have ones that have it so severely they come back and kill people that are innocent. It's all a matter of who it's happening to, but there's still a common thread.
Well, look what ended up happening to Chris Kyle. He took somebody out.
That's exactly why I said, or come back to kill innocent people.
Yep. Amen.
So it's just, you can't dismiss something that exists. I'm not saying it's like everybody who kills somebody has a brain damage and it's not their fault. Never did I even want to imply that.
Agreed. Maybe I was what do you call that?
I think
eugenics pisses me off too.
Right to eugenics, which is a hot button item.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly where you honed in at, because instantly even your tone changed a little bit. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, he's right. That is a scary, slippery slope, but it doesn't mean that we can't still discuss things. I have a deformed cat. I swear this cat was inbred. I swear to God, there's something wrong with him mentally that I adopted. And it's because of humans trying to make this smoky blue Persian look a certain way with these munchkin cats. And now I have a deformed cat that can't even groom itself. So I have to pay a fucking $100 to have it done.
Also, pugs with their eyeballs popping out.
Yes, and it happens all the time with Frenchies. And the guy who made the Golden Doodles said he never would have done it.
Yeah.
There's like, I agree, eugenics is an awful thing where humans try to play God.
Maybe we should drop that word.
I think there's probably people here that don't even know what that means.
Yeah, but YouTube does. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, are we not allowed to talk about that either?
Why don't we just call it the UG instead?
Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, I guess so, because all the Q stuff. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, because there's a lot of nut jobs on,
Well, and it's not, inbreeding is wrong, Texas Blue Bonnet. And
what?
I didn't pick out this cat from a breeder. I did not. This is one I rescued, right? It didn't come from some reputable breeder, which is obvious by its issues. But like his bottom jaw is so non-existent. He literally cannot even clean himself, and his legs are short like a munchkin, but he's still got the big hairy body of a Persian. If he gains too much weight, his spine will break.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
These Victorian English people that bred all these dogs, they just did it, for the like a hobby.
Have you ever stopped and looked at the pictures of old breed dogs versus the new breed? How much different they are?
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, guys, I'm going to skedaddle. It's late for me. Thanks for the discussion.
You are so on the money with that 11 o'clock. Good night, Timby.
Tim. Good night.
Night.
Well, but Packless, that's not like
Do you guys have a TikTok? If I send you Leilani's TikTok, you guys want to go over it?
Hell yeah, why not? I don't have one. Do you have TikTok?
I don't have TikTok. Like, I'm old. Sorry.
I don't have one either.
Okay, so does somebody in chat want to tag me out and that has a TikTok and come up and help?
Send me a link, Queen, and I'll see if it'll play. But the last few times that I've tried to play TikToks, it tried to force me to make an account.
Okay, Runner Girl says you don't need one.
Yeah, but the last few times I've tried to play them, it tried to force me to make an account.
Okay, I'll try it.
It may have been because I was on my phone, though. So, like I said, if you send me the link, I'll try. Y'all, don't worry. We didn't upset Tim. He always turns into a pumpkin at 11 p.m. and leaves every night like clockwork, unless we keep him up late. That's his bedtime.
Here, I'll show you my my Shih Tzu. I got a Shih Tzu that's hanging out here.
Did you link me, Queen? I can't tell if that's what. Oh, no, that was the other thing.
I know, Grandma Sherry. Come join. You're in within loving company.
Oh, is Grandma Sherry here?
Yes.
Hey. His little face. He's cute. Like, if anybody wants to link me to it, I'll try to see if it'll play for me. Kels, do you have an iPhone or an Android? I have an iPhone and they stopped playing for me.
That might be. Oh, you have a Shipu? We know Supernova. We were afraid of that. Yep, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It's 988, not 998. It's 988. I apologize. Sometimes I get my numbers transposed.
Yeah, Runner Girl, I have iPhone and a new one at that, and I was able to watch them without signing in or having the app or anything until like less than 2 weeks ago, and they will not play for me. It tries to make me download the app, so you know, that's iPhone for you.
Oh, I'm a dog mom, so.
Well, Kel says her iPhone lets her, mine doesn't. I don't know her handle perfectly, and Queen just purred. Oh, that's so gross, Ringo.
Oh, Ringo, that's
Yeah, because I was getting ready to pull it up so we could play it real quick. It's gonna probably make you sick after watching it because it's her celebrating Bubba's birthday. You know, little one's.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
All right,
her
Okay,
celebrating his birthday and pictures and videos and all that. So it's
do you have your
probably
laptop so you can do it? Is
yeah.
that
That's why I
oh
was gonna pull
cool?
it up real quick or try to
Fuck yeah.
anyways. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try it.
trigger warning. Here's your warning. It might hurt your heartstrings, so.
Is somebody late saying bye to Tim, or was he still in chat? I'm so confused. And when people are really behind on the stream, it always messes with me. I don't know, Kels. I know I've got the iPhone 13 mini. They barely came out with the 14, and I don't think they're going to make a 14 mini. I needed to have the mini in my hands. I get inflammation in my joints, and I can't hold those big ass phones. They hurt. And the mini is actually smaller than my 7 was, so it's great.
Oh, how exciting on a new puppy.
Ooh, who got a new puppy?
Oh, where did it go? Captain Avi is getting a Rhodesian Ridgeback Labradoodle mix.
Oh, good Lord. That's fancy.
Oh, the second week of November. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a small horse. Plan on buying 70 pounds of dog food every 2 weeks.
Oh, got to kill the overlay. I love Mancoons. They're great cats.
I know, I'm getting there.
Queen's like, hold your horses, bitch.
Yep. You know, I'm not a professional like y'all are. So
whatever, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you for doing this tonight, Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, my heart was heavy. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to make it all the way through it. I had to mute for a minute. My heart was getting heavy.
I needed somewhere to vent though, so thank you.
All right, let's rotate through these and see what's happening.
Oh God, she looks so young. Holy cow. I wonder what would happen if you. I'm not shocked that they do the birthdays together because they're both January babies. She had 2 January babies.
Well, Billy Joe's not. Billy Joe looks to be about my age.
Billy Joe is only a couple of years older than me and Cappy. She's like 46 or 47 or something.
I'll be 47 in the spring, so yeah.
Yeah. She's just a little bit older than me, right at your age.
So she would have had her when she was 19, 20?
Leilani is 22.
Yep, she would have had her 19, 20.
The pictures are going so fast. Probably because it's one of the TikTok.
So I wonder if that was the mom next to the high chair then.
I don't know.
That girl looks really young.
She does. She really does. Does she talk in any of them? Do we know? Oh, it's just more pictures to music.
Anarch Bird Girl, if you go find my email in my about section, I'll make you a Rainbow Bridge memorial for your pupper.
So that's Zane. That's the older brother. Is that who that is?
I'm guessing so. I'm not playing music with it because it'll cut us off or whatever. But
yeah, Zane is the older one. Zane was
Yeah.
the one that turned 3 when Quinton turned 1.
She said, Zane, something, I love you with all my heart. Mommy misses her big man more than you know. So I'm guessing that's her and him with grandma.
Yeah, it is. That's them, isn't it?
That was her and her mom, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
God, this is sad as hell, ain't
looks
it?
so much like her. Oh my gosh. Grandpa?
Yep.
Yeah, step grandpa, I think. I believe that's Leilani's stepfather.
And that would probably be Billy Joe then. There's Leilani.
Yeah.
And mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I called her Leilani, didn't I?
Leilani and mom right there. Leilani and Billy Joe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, his little face.
Look at those big eyes.
And that baby boy is forever going to know his mom hurt his brother, took his brother's life. You know what I mean?
Sister's going to know too, mama. Yep.
Look at that sweet baby. God, his face. He's just so stinking cute. Like, how could you? And then to throw him in the trash. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot, mama. A lot.
Is there more to these? Have they got a bunch more? No, I knew she didn't have very many. So we got
Looks
2
like
more
there's
left
one
to
more,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
On the next row, there was one too.
See, grandma's pretty.
Yeah, she is. Leilani's pretty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she really is.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
You know, in these pictures, it really doesn't look like she's a bad mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, pictures can be deceiving.
Right.
Absolutely.
They sure can.
Living that Watts life, right?
That's what I was just gonna say. Look at Chris Watts.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't look drugged, but you know, she probably wouldn't post those pictures. Not everybody does, right? She looked real good for spitting out 3 babies back to back.
Right. Well, she looks pregnant there.
Yeah, she's so young though, you know.
She's young.
Yeah, they
She's
recoup
pregnant
fast.
there. Looks like she's at the hospital. She was
Brand
in the
new
hospital
baby.
there.
Well, what'd you guys do the math? She was pregnant for like 4 years straight?
Yeah, 2019, 2020, and 2022 she gave birth. The only year she did not give birth was 2021, if I remember correctly. And
Oh,
2 of them were January
Kimberly.
babies. The boys were both January babies, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't have it pulled back up.
Y'all, I couldn't hold myself after being on that panel earlier today. I went and I did a live and I talked to my little group of people, my little flock of peacocks about like this bad behavior that they've done.
I peeked in. Denise, there was a year between the boys' pregnancies, so it was 4 years. As far as like, it spanned over 4 years.
Look at that little face.
They look like such a
Grandma's
cute little
probably dead. I mean,
family.
look at and she's happy with her. You know what I'm saying? She's probably, had a rough life, changed her life around, did everything she was supposed to do, got a job.
Her second chance.
I mean, look at her daughter. You look at her and she doesn't look like she's some drug addict. She don't look like she's strung out.
Doesn't.
You know what I mean?
She doesn't.
Maybe she thought, okay, maybe her daughter fucking fooled her too, and thought, maybe she thought she was clean and doing well.
Obviously, she fooled her baby, right? I mean,
yeah,
obviously.
that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure she's beating the hell out of herself right now for
I like
this,
the way you worded that, probably better than what anybody else has said about she probably had her fooled too, because I feel like that's allowing for grace and reality.
Yeah.
Rather than needing to blame someone. Uh-oh, she got a horn in the background.
Sorry, it's the train.
It's the train, yeah.
Look at what I can't pronounce the username, but they said maybe it's postpartum, but it doesn't excuse what she did. So, I mean,
it's not an excuse, it's a reason though. There's such a thing as a reason, and it not being an excuse. It's just like, why?
Right, but postpartum doesn't make you kill your kid and forget.
Postpartum psychosis can make you kill your children.
But if she had, I mean, you would clearly know something was going on. I mean, yeah, the babysitter.
I agree with you, but there are times people black out, especially if they're on benzos or something,
Well,
I don't know about that.
The two added together. What if it was a case?
I don't know about that. The call, the call to the babysitter at 5:30. We don't need you. Not calling the police, not reporting it, waiting until the babysitter, calling the babysitter at 9 or texting her, whatever, at 9 o'clock in the morning saying, do you have him? Is he there? Quit fucking playing. You know he ain't there. Damn the fucked well what you did with them.
Perfectly. So it was 123 and 108. So I was right. It was both January or not both January. Sorry, I had to ask. I just want to know if I remembered correctly. I'm not on those damn meds anymore, and my brain's kind of coming back to life. And I've been testing my memory lately, and it's working out a whole lot better.
See, and Jean Christie said, plus getting evicted.
Well, I mean, it could be the absolutely. It's got all of the elements.
Well, and it makes me wonder if she didn't take it out on him. If if Grandma loved him more, treated him better, treated the kids better than she treated her.
I agree, Moonlight. There were signs of physical abuse. According to the babysitter, there was belt marks on the neck and other places.
Yep. I fully agree. I'm not giving a pass, but I'm still trying to apply a little bit of logic and reason to a situation.
My logic and reason is that postpartum normally doesn't affect only one child in the home. And it's normally the youngest one that would get it, not the middle. So I don't know. It'll be really sad.
Maybe it's a case of that baby's father is just not one that she liked that much, and she resented that pregnancy.
It could be anything. It could literally be anything. Somebody said something in chat. Hold on. Where is it at?
And we don't know if he sent the text or she sent the text using his phone.
Anthony, why would what makes you feel like it's premeditated? I don't disagree, to be honest. Some of her actions so far seem kind of premeditated, like the whole not calling till after the trash thing, and there's just some things. See, that's what I'm saying, Cinnamon Bear. Wouldn't she have some kind of postpartum? And that's what I was going to say before I
But
got
what if
distracted with
that
the chat. Check it out, though. So if she had that bad of postpartum that she's literally in postpartum psychosis, wouldn't people around her notice and not leave the babies with her?
Okay, but what if that was what has caused such the ruckus in the house that led to the eviction? Was like there's
Yeah,
can't
I
sleep
figured the
anymore.
eviction was probably something she had to do legally to be able to take custody of the kids. But I could be wrong. That's a purely assumption on my part. Anthony, I agree.
Possibly. I mean, I could see it from that perspective. I looked at it from what if that's what led up to her giving the eviction notice, given that we don't know all of the other information.
Well, and
because
we can't say
there's a
for
line.
sure that there would be signs either, you guys, because there's people who do crazy shit all the time, and everybody says there was no signs. Like the Watts, not to keep bringing it up, but the Watts, there was no signs. People like feel like my brother's unaliving himself. There were no signs, but so, and sometimes people see signs and other people don't, and people are good at hiding shit, like kind of like wounded dogs.
And,
You know how
and
they die.
again, I can have empathy for the situation. I don't have to condone what she did, but I also don't have to condemn her, because that's going to be her life, and she's going to have to, all of that family is going to be affected by this for generations to come.
Well, and I don't think that saying that she should have kept her legs shut times 3. If there is mental illness, which, she did apparently at this point kill her child. So obviously there's something wrong with her. A big part of mental illness is unwanted pregnancies. Even with mental illnesses or neurodivergence, it's just as simple as ADD. Like that's unfortunately unwanted pregnancies or unplanned pregnancies is a big part of that statistically.
I love your little nerd brain on numbers.
I can't help it. I really can't.
I can't even tell you how many times your numbers, like the things that you've pointed out and given in statistics, and taken note of it, and then gone out and been like, okay, I get why. I'm just not a numbers person, so I appreciate that.
I love it when people are like, you're wrong, and they go look it up and they're like, oh. That's how my brain rationalizes really heinous shit, is to look for facts and numbers and reasons. And Tim gets grouchy until he gets his bedtime vegan Oreos. He eats vegan Oreos. Is that a joke? Vegan Oreos is a thing? What the fuck?
Is Tim vegan?
And you guys, you can't forcefully give people birth control. We're not in Nazi Germany. You can't just force people to get the Nexplanons and shit.
How about abstinence? How about you parents teach children abstinence? I'm not a parent.
Oh, man. All Oreos are vegan? Ooh, who knew? Okay. Those things are good. How can they be vegan?
Hey, Oreos are calorieless.
Did my tongue tie wear off on you?
Yes, I totally got tongue tied. I need to go put my teeth back in. I don't know.
My brain does work differently, Tara, and it's weird and it's annoying, and it makes me worry about things I shouldn't and need to know things nobody gives a shit about. And you just can't. Self-control is the best birth control, but again, we're talking about somebody who's possibly mentally ill. Disassociative. Sure, Ringo. I mean, of course that's a possibility, but so is the fact that she's just fucking lying. I mean, I think it's more likely that she was either high and like blacked out and doesn't remember, or she's just fucking lying. It's a lot easier. Okay, again, back to the Watts. Remember how Chris was like, yeah, my wife did kill them, so I killed her, because that made him look a little less shitty. People do that.
But yeah, He
She
got it.
looks less, what's the word, voices? She looks less, not less guilty, but
Culpable,
she
or
just
like
looks less evil if she
right.
doesn't know how it happened. You
Yes.
know? Yes, small wildflowers, or she was high and lying. I just
What happens if she was high, co-sleeping with the baby, rolled over on him, and then her crime is disposing of the body?
now if it
Because,
was the
oh shit,
smallest child, I would go for that, but you ain't gonna roll over on a 20-month-old and not the size of that girl. She'd
okay,
have
well,
to be
again, dude, I
she'd
don't
have to
have
be the size of
kids.
the recliner lady for that to work out.
Okay, well, I don't have kids. Leave me alone. I don't have kids. I don't
Now
do
the
this.
smallest one, maybe. The
I mean,
smallest one, 3 months
that was
old,
what I
maybe.
was thinking. You know, what if it was just an accident? They were co-sleeping, and because she was, if it had to do with the pain meds for the dental work, you know, I mean,
Yes, Casey Anthony had a fictitious babysitter. Brian Laundrie, it was a mercy killing. Like we could all probably sit here and name it a million times. Humans do that. They need to displace some of the guilt and blame so they could probably even live with themselves. My God.
well, think about that she disposed him in the trash. That said even more. Just that in and of itself says
Yeah,
so
Susan Smith.
much.
My God. Susan Smith is, oh, if you know the real details behind Susan Smith, my God.
That one will turn your stomach every time.
Yeah, too much NyQuil or too much Benadryl.
Yep.
Okay, look. I'm not being judgmental to my new mothers. My kids are very grown, and I'm not being judgmental, I swear to God, but I have to say this. Why is it so fucking normal for moms nowadays to give their children Benadryl to quiet them or to calm them? Like it was not normal when I was raising my kids to drug your fucking kids if they got on your nerves. That was not normal.
Because some mother was told that for their rowdy child by a doctor or their friend that was a nurse, and then another mother passed it on, and now it's just become common practice to go ahead and give them a little sedative to knock them
Benadryl.
down. Yep,
Shanann
Benadryl,
did it.
NyQuil, something like that.
I don't understand it. Like, if my kids got on my nerves, I took them to a playground, let them play and fight it out, and then we came home, took a bath, and went to bed. Like, there wasn't.
Well, but
It never
Shanann
even crossed my mind to drug my fucking kids, is what I'm saying.
Shanann also pled that it was the allergies and stuff. So, you know.
But she also admitted openly on lives she gave him Benadryl for plane rides and shit to keep him
Well,
calm.
and I understand. Well, shit, I need a fucking bottle of Benadryl and 8 Xanax to do a plane. So come on now. And trust me, you've been on a plane with a crying
Yeah,
ass
exactly,
baby.
Cappy. Yes, I have.
Come on.
Exactly, Cappy. Andrea Yates is a different story. And if you know the whole story, you
Yes.
see how tragic it is. And no, it's not normal, but it's common. It is very common. You hear about it all the time now. And obviously, I don't think it's normal, or I wouldn't have been asking what the fuck is up with that.
Megan Boswell put the baby in a trash can too. That has something that says something when a mother discards a child like that.
Sticky, I hear about it constantly now. Yep, kids are now overdosing on melatonin. I'm telling you, look it up. If you don't believe me, people are doing it every day. It all the time. They talk about it like it's fucking normal.
There was that TikTok trend about soaking your chicken in NyQuil.
Oh, Jesus, disgusting. Sabrina, I really don't think that I think that voices may have just been giving a random example, but I don't think most of these women are doing this under the advice of a fucking doctor.
No, when I was answering that girl's question, when she said, how do people know to do this to their kid? I was giving an example.
Yeah, I don't put it past any doctor, especially a more old school one, to suggest something like Benadryl for a child with ADD. I don't put that past him. I don't think it was a thing. I just don't understand it. I never took my kids on a plane, so I never had to consider it. But yeah, we always did road trips, and I never drugged them. I don't know. I'm definitely not a perfect mother. I just don't get it.
Well, it sounds like you're better than 2/3 of the moms out there on the internet right now. So what are you worried about? You only need to be better than like the
Well,
worst third.
by the grace of God, luck, and helicoptering, my children are 21 and 25. And I'm
Congratulations.
so thankful that they are grown little women. And, they're no more perfect than I am, but I'm proud of them. I am. I'm very proud of my children.
Progressive Patriot, he was not found deceased.
He hasn't been found.
He has not been found. What was said was that they believe he is no longer alive and the mother is the primary suspect. That is all.
Catherine, that's normal. They do that for chickenpox for the itching so they don't scar up as bad. I remember being given that when I had chickenpox for the itching. Queen Bee, I don't know if you can see chat, but some beach was asking you to check your inbox, please.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Donna.
I'm over here sleuthing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking shit
knew
up.
you were.
I'm not, yeah, because this is, no.
Yeah, I knew you were. Donna says, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle, which is why he didn't give me kids.
Oh, I think I'm going to stitch that on a damn pillow.
Bitch, right? Can the cricket cut that out? I don't know.
Well, I can totally make the cricket cut that shit out. Can you type that in chat one more time for me?
Right? Where's it at? Copy and paste that one in the back chat. Shit.
That's exactly what I was going to try to do.
Ah, see, that doesn't shock me perfectly. My other friend apparently was told by the doctor to give her ADHD son melatonin to calm him, but she also thought bleach could be added to a bath. So what the I've heard of that too, and it's the weirdest thing. Like, what are you doing?
The fuck?
I've heard of that. Like, what are you doing that you feel like you need to bathe in bleach? I don't know.
Not even after my worst one night stand did I need to take a shower in a bath in bleach.
That's fucking hilarious. I don't know. It's just different these days. It's just different these days. I don't get it. I really don't. Oh, God. Sticky, hurry up and make it a copyright, asshole. There's bleach in swimming pools? You mean chlorine?
Well, that's kind of what chlorine is. It's a
Kind of.
It's similar qualities.
No, I'm far displaced from school, but
from eczema, yes, soldier girl. For eczema, yes. That is, yep. And Catherine in well water, yes, because that was well water. It was untreated. That's why.
It's a different concentrate. I mean, they're technically the same, like, chemically, but they're not made with the same concentrations of chlorine. Like, that's why, like, a swimming pool is going to discolor your clothes, whereas bleach is going to completely strip them of color, not just cause it to fade a little bit. You bathe in bleach during flare-ups. Captain, is it like do you have eczema? Yeah, that's exactly the word I was looking for. Perfectly, I've heard of that. And my grandmother, God rest her soul, used to make me, was it a hottie toddy? And it was like whiskey and lemon and honey.
Yep, and hot water. Yep.
When I had a really bad cough. Yeah.
Yep.
And it put me to sleep too, girl. Shoot.
Well, that was the alcohol working.
Yeah, it was.
like kind of like Robitussin or cough syrup smack. When we even before you and I were children, like our parents were little, cough syrup had a lot of alcohol in it.
It was actually my great grandmother that made me those.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it was my great grandma.
Sticky, your grandma wasn't sharing her whiskey with anyone. I like your grandma.
So I'm curious on the eczema dig. I have to use, it's like a CeraVe, and it's an advanced formula. It's like in the red bottle, and it's stupid expensive. And the soap, and those two together, like really, really, really. I have chronic hives. I have, they think I have mastocytosis. It's a genetic disorder,
Yep.
and my skin is always torn open. And when the special dermatologist, I went to some dermatologist specialist that's like different than a regular one, and she told me to use that soap and lotion. Like, I felt like she was gaslighting me, but you guys, that shit works really good. It's got medicine in it.
Yep.
It really is a godsend. Unfortunately, I'm having to use it more and more now that I'm not able to take my meds anymore. But did they suggest bleach for eczema? Is it to dry it out? Like,
Yep. Yep.
So it's
that's
just
exactly.
so it would be kind of the same amount of bleach that you would have chlorine in a pool, not like a bleach bath, right?
Right. You're not filling it with like not like half a like not like a cap full of bleach in the bath water.
You know what, Soldier Girl, I will actually link that in chat for you. Because it literally was a godsend. I cannot, it's expensive, but it works so freaking good. And it literally, I wake up with less bruises when I use that at night. I wake up with bruising from just clawing myself in my sleep. My nails are so short right now. And it's really, really does help. Like, I really thought that she was I just was like, I cannot believe I'm here doing all this just for you to say this stupid shit to me. And oh my God, it works. It's
You
great.
can also use marigold and coconut oil, helichrysum, and some lavender, and mix it in to make a salve, and use that, and it will actually dry up. And I think you put melaleuca in it too, and it'll dry up
Oh my God, I haven't heard melaleuca in forever.
it's a doTERRA recipe that it's for
that makes sense.
eczema. And I have a buddy that her husband has it really bad, and we
Like,
whipped
what's
up.
the dilution ratio on that? Because that seems like it would fucking burn, to be honest.
No, you're only doing like 3 drops of melaleuca, 3 drops of each to like a quarter cup of coconut oil.
Okay, I found it, guys. This is actually for eczema, which I do not have, but it works hella good for my disease. Hold on. I guess it's not really a disease. It's a genetic disorder, but whatever. It works hella good.
Mutant like me, because I have an extra half chromosome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they've been able to determine.
Mine is a genetic mutation of my mast cells.
So mine I had genocyte testing done, where they did a DNA chromosomal breakdown and were able to find out that I'm a super processor.
Holy shit.
I have an extra half chromosome, and it makes me a genetic super mutant. Welcome to the club, sister.
And I find it works best, you guys who may want to try that. It really does work best with and I don't use the creamy oil. I just use the lotion. That was just the best way for me to link y'all to the product. But I find it really works best when you use the soap too. Honestly, it does. And I've tried every other one there is. I cannot tell you how many hundreds of dollars I have spent trying to find products I can use that help. And if you haven't tried it, it's really worth a shot, you guys. If you're desperate enough to bathe in bleach, then I would think it's worth a shot. And it helps heal your outer layers of your skin that just get so broken. Yeah, look for free samples. Yeah. I could use a sample in one night, Tara. Like it's I can't even explain to you, like, especially since my meds started hurting my heart and I had to stop taking them. Like, I'm a walking pit of hives. I wake up with them, I go to bed with them. It's like
your body makes too much histamine.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Look at me funny and my mast cells degranulate.
So if you get like a flush, that will set off so anything that
the
causes.
sunshine,
Yep.
heat,
Yep.
stress, a lot of preservatives. Like, you don't even want the list. It's just
The
so long.
colors, dyes, processed foods.
I would try it,
the wrong
Texas.
detergent.
I can't say what it will and won't work on. All I can say is that it's soothing. And when you have a chronic skin condition, anything that helps even a little bit is great. But it helped me like a lot. A lot.
Here, let me
So
pull out my
try
oil
it.
bottle.
You guys try it. It's worth it. You can get it in trial sizes. I do know that. If you find them, send them, Tara. It's compared to other things, it is inexpensive, I think, to try it. You can get a smaller tube or whatever. They sell it at Walmart. I'm finding if you get the big, huge bottle for right at $30, it's the best value. But it works for me, so I don't mind spending that $30 for you guys. Just get a little tube and try it. Like, I just, I'm so happy that people think that it could help because, dude, like anything besides just clawing yourself to death is great. For real. It makes it hard to fall asleep. You have hypersensitive skin.
Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what'd you find?
I just found the cutest fucking video ever
Hey,
of
Mama.
him laying. No, and he's just,
Oh,
oh,
Mama.
he's,
Yeah.
look, he's laying there cracking up. It just broke my fucking heart all over again.
Oh, are you gonna share?
I'll see if I can, yeah, hold on.
Amanda Grace, she's about to cry. I'll drop the link in chat one more time. And it's to the brand is CeraVe, and it's, you want to get the actual red label. Like I said, I don't use this oil. I use just the lotion. But the oil may be even better, you guys, for people who have, that. But I do like just the daily lotion, but I use it in the eczema form, even though I don't have it, because that special dermatologist told me to.
Geranium.
I sent them to your inbox, so you should have them here in a second. You can just pop them up, please.
Okay, baby. Yeah. Are you okay? Oh, you need a hug.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, just say, could you play them?
I'm going to. You need a hug, B. I'm sorry. I don't have anything new yet. Let me make sure it didn't come through the phone and not the computer this time. It likes to fuck up sometimes. Oh, my phone's dead. Shit. Oh, okay. I got it now. Oh.
Here's your baby.
Oh. Yeah, y'all get some tissues. Oh.
Oh, that was super cute.
Kleenex warning.
Did you send it twice, baby, or is that two different videos?
One is like 50 seconds, one's like 11 seconds.
Okay. Let me download them both real quick.
The same video, so you can play if you just want to play a small clip or you want to play the whole clip. It's up to you.
Might as well do the whole clip. Oh my God.
You might also be able to go to the manufacturer's website.
I do too, Spitfire Nana. I call myself till I bleed too.
Coupon. Yeah, that's for Queen. I made that for her a while ago. I just got to get it for her. Get it to her.
Sometimes you can actually get discounts. I have never been able to find one for that stuff, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, Have
you gone to its manufacturer's website, like whoever is the big maker of it? Because like sometimes if it's like Procter and Gamble, it'll be like $5.99 off of Procter.
Oh, bitch! I didn't think about that.
That's what I would do.
I don't know who manufactures it. I've never.
Well, you'll see it on the bottle.
Video file. I'm about to go look, actually. Okay, let me pull this up first.
I'm sorry, I'm not up to multitasking tonight, y'all.
It's backstage, baby. I literally, I think I just showed Queen the other day. The whole inside of my right thigh was solid blood under the skin from scratching in my sleep. Okay, hold on. It's acting like it needs to load.
What's so funny? What's so funny? You're so silly.
I don't know why it's doing the blank screen like this. Hold on, let me try again. Let me try to present it again. Give me just a second. That was weird.
Sticky, sometimes you can add some essential oils into it if you find a scent that you like.
Girl, they scare me.
Oh,
And
I
it
use
doesn't smell bad.
doTERRA.
It doesn't really smell like anything.
Well, no, I meant Sticky was using Utter Bomb.
Oh. Why isn't it showing the actual video? It's still loading. Keep it up there so it'll load the rest of the way, Queen. I'll just pause it for a second.
Yeah, I've tried and it just clicks back off. So I don't know if it's my stream or what.
Oh, yes, this
Could
is
be
running
the
off your
storms that are-
internet, not mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be my storms instead of the storms that are around us.
You guys staying safe, baby?
Yeah, I mean, you know, good as can be here.
Why is it funny?
It's asking me to play it. Why is it giving me the play button on it?
I don't know.
This is weird, ain't it?
You know what? Let's remove this one. I'm gonna share it. Let me see if I can share it from a different window and it worked better. Hold on.
Yeah, because they gave me the play button to push play on it. That was weird as hell. I've never
I
seen
just
that.
want to make sure that I'm not gonna dox anybody by doing this. Give me just a second. Nobody message me right now, please. Or message at your own risk. How about that? I just don't know.
Warning.
I don't like doing shit like this. Okay, Queen, wait until I say it's okay to add it, please. Okay?
Yep.
Give me just 1 second.
I just want to say once again, y'all, it's okay to all of the feelings everybody's feeling are valid tonight. So it's okay to feel sad and upset. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, self-care for sure. I'm gonna hit play. Oh, and it undid it. Hold on. There we go.
What's so funny? You're so silly. What are you? Yeah. Oh. Hey, what are you doing down there? What are you doing? Is you funny? You funny? Oh my goodness. Oh, you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't even have ovaries or uterus, and I'm...
Yeah, that's awful.
Such a happy baby. In all these videos, he's cracking up on the back porch when he was little, when, you know what I mean?
Man.
And it just like, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad because basically their whole family's torn apart by this, you know, because I'm sure her brothers, you know, she's got other brothers that, you know, maybe one that went to prison, but other ones that have been raised good, you know?
Well, and the siblings that are going to grow up without their sibling.
Right.
That started life
and
off.
the other siblings have different dads, so the likelihood of them being raised together is not that
Exactly.
great.
It's like I said,
Yeah.
this is going to do irreparable damage for generations.
Yeah. Yeah. So what time's this press conference tomorrow?
It just said to be announced, Queen. I haven't seen any details.
All right, so we'll keep an eye out on it. Are you guys wanting to stay on here and chit chat, or?
Girl, I'm pretty spent. This is.
I am too.
It's been super emotional, and I feel sad and tired.
Yeah, yeah.
I really do, and I can tell you're not feeling really chatty, and people are here to see you, not me and voices, baby.
Well, you know, I don't know. It's my
Does
heart.
anybody need anything before we end? I mean, like, I feel bad leaving people. Is everybody in the are you guys okay out there before we go away?
Well, I just asked him. That's what I was asking you guys. I mean, it's up to you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
You know, I
pretty
gotta go
spent
get
personally.
cigarettes, but we can stay on for another hour or so. It's up to you guys, really. I mean,
I think that I agree with that girl. We should. I'm good to. You guys are okay. Okay.
I think everybody's got a lot to absorb at this point, man. You know, I feel like
we could have we could do that. A few minutes, another moment of silence before we end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we could do that.
Then we'll be here tomorrow morning. I mean, we'll get up and I guess whatever time.
Do you want to put up like an overlay of Quinton's picture with your song or something for a minute, Mama?
Oh,
and they
that would be
can get out
great.
some last thoughts.
Yeah, well, let me see here.
Yeah, let's do that, and everybody can get out their last thoughts, and let's send some whatever it is you do to this family tonight. Not all of them did it, so try not to crucify them, guys.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, it's very sad. You know what I mean?
It is.
And not all of them did this. You're right.
And I know I say things like she had 2 kids that did this, what the hell, but I don't blame her for the actions of her children, and I don't feel like that could be very easy to live with. So,
not at all.
And I'm not gonna play music. We'll just, you know what I mean, do a moment of silence, and that'll be that.
All right, baby, that's fine.
You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
Thank you for doing this tonight, Queen.
And you know, I mean, I hope you know. I hope they find him. I hope he gets a proper burial. You know what I mean? And I hope he doesn't have to stay out, you know, in the landfill. That's just hard.
Yes, my God, I pray they find his remains.
My heart's heavy as hell for that. And it's, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody's heart's heavy. You know what I mean? So